Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pickacard reading is an 18 plus type of reading. Okay, it's about people who are in a relationship or who have a lover. Okay, so it's people who have lovers. Okay, like they have their lover. If they have multiple, obviously it can come for as many decks as you want, but it's mostly about people who are in a relationship and who are married, if they're the more traditional type, or who don't need the commitment, but they're in a love relationship, partnership, whichever way it is. Okay, so it's mostly about lovers. I will not put any ads on this one because obviously it is 18 plus, so nothing for me to gain anyways. But this is an offering that I am doing. And I know many of us do love these kind of readings, and we do like to talk about our lovers with our friends or our close friends, and you know, it feels good sometimes to share, obviously, with people who do have other relationships too. You know, like if you're in a relationship, you feel more comfortable talking with a person who's in a relationship instead of a person who's more single. Obviously, it's the single person, you trust them, and you know that your person, also your friend or your close relative, is also eager to hear about it. Obviously, you can talk about it. If not, then obviously it's good to feel like someone's doing a reading about it. Okay, so you will know how your relationship with the person is, but this is mostly about awareness, or it's about, I'm not gonna say it's not sex education. This is not sex education. This is just fun time we're sharing together, and I'm creating because it's an important part of a relationship, I believe, because it's about you know, respecting and devoting your, I mean, obviously relationships don't end with just sex and how sex happens. It's about many other stuff, how you can share life with them. But this one is more about sex and perhaps the preference of your person, or an element that you can perhaps integrate in your life if you wish to try or spice things up, perhaps. Okay, so this is mostly about your lover, and it is a manifested lover. Okay, so we're not manifesting this reading in the form of we do not have a lover. Okay, so this one is more you do have a lover, and you are in a relationship with them. No relationship is perfect, obviously, but this is about awareness regarding your lover. Okay, so I'm focusing mostly on the word awareness, and I'm focusing more on, you know, the type of question, the form of what does your higher consciousness or your higher self want you to be aware of regarding your own lover. Okay, we'll go there. Okay, I'm not gonna go more into it, and I will not manifest it a different way because I am creating it with that intention in mind. But obviously, if we do sit down and analyze the situation, it could also mean what type of lover you want, because every relationship somehow is a mirror element. Even though there's diversity, it's still a mirror of your own project, like of your own being. How you behave in your relationship, it's a bit more, you know, it's more intimate, and it hurts more because it's like a closer relation to you. And if you give it more value, obviously it will be a valuable person. So whatever they say, whatever positive and negative, it has immense value to you because it's a person that you care about. You know, you want to nurture a relationship with them, as it's the other way around too. You know, there's no relationship that's mutual if it's the couples don't, you know, feel the same way in some way. You know, both are in the relationship, both are showing up in the relationship and in their own way. Okay, obviously I'm kind of aware of that each one of us have our own limitations in a relationship, but how comfortable we are, or how much of your partner do you know, because the more you're in a relationship with them, you will also know that you will learn their patterns as they will learn yours. And sometimes, like, there are certain patterns that are more like available to them as other patterns are not. And you know, it's the same for both of you. Sometimes there are certain prominent patterns we see, and we feel like those belong, these patterns or these habits or these behaviors belong to our partner, right? But what about us? And our partner also has a certain way they see us, right? And we are not our partner, right? So there's so many things, you know, but here technically it's about awareness regarding your lover. Okay, now their preference, perhaps their like taste in the bedroom kind of thing. And mind you, with sex though, acceptance is the key, obviously, because those are types of tantras. But with tantras, I don't like to go that much into tantras, because tantra can be like we take it and we can do something, but it can be entangling. Okay, my approach connected to a lover is more for liberation's sake. Obviously, liberation could be not what everyone seeks for, but manifestation will, in sex, it's from a space of wholeness. Okay, you feel whole, your partner feels whole, and together you are merging. So two whole beings are merging together. That's what lovemaking is for me. Okay, hence where the worshiping element is, that you'll worship the person for who he is or she is, and they worship the person who you are. Okay, and there's a whole art on it, you know, like we have five senses. There's so many ways to make love, so many positions to make love, and love making can be a certain spiritual journey, if only you do it properly, with a certain element of worship and respect and acceptance of the other person and acceptance of yourself. Okay, this is my definition of it. Okay, the whole person I am in this time, this is how I regard lovemaking. Okay, so based on that, I'm offering this to whoever finds value in it. Okay, so I know I don't know everything. There's so many things I have to experience as a person too, but I'm tapping into the wholeness within us all. And based on the wholeness that I tap into, what can I create for my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, the people who love and cherish and value my craft, technically, that obviously I would not be able to create without the creators that I collaborate with, which are the creators of the decks, okay, and the oracles. I might not name them all, but if you need the name of a tarot deck or an oracle deck or which card I'm using, you can definitely comment down below in the form of a question, and I will definitely give you the deck and the creator's name. Okay, and where you can where you can purchase it, obviously it's Amazon or anywhere on internet. Search it up, or any library. Tarots have become so popular these days, so you know, you'll find them anywhere. So let us begin by giving you the deck options. It's gonna be a one spread reading. I'm gonna try that out and we're gonna see. Okay, so it's an 18 plus reading because the cards are very mature, many of them, except my Osho Zen Tarot and my Intuitive Night Goddess. The other few are a bit more we're not gonna say vulgar, but there's naked pictures in them. Okay, so deck 1, if you're drawn to it, it's Manara Erotic Tarot. This one. Deck 2 is the Erotic Fantasy Tarot. I said deck 3, it's deck 2, okay? Deck 3 is the, if I said deck 3, okay, like for the 2, I might be mistaken, but it's okay. Deck 3 is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. The hands in this one are very prominent, okay? Then we have the Night Sun Tarot. I'm going with my yogi deck because not every yogi is like this, but sexual energy, which could be Kundalini energy, is also love and creative energy. Okay, so I will not only regard yogis as if they're the abstinent type or they do the abstinence, but I see them also as the possibility of being lovers. Okay, so yogis or yoginis for me might be lovers too, but then again, there's more to it than meets the eye. But for now, my discernment says I can create it like this, so I create it like this. Okay. Then we have deck 5, which is the Sexual Magic Tarot, the regular Sexual Magic Tarot. I will open the lights soon, so bear with me. And then we have deck 6, which is Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, Osho also, for me, there is sexual energy to Osho. Okay. I will never disregard sexual energy if I'm thinking of Osho, okay? Osho is the heart chakra for me, mostly, but then again, I know Osho was not just a yogi connected to the heart, but he was still a guru somehow for me. His impact in my life was still immense, okay? So, regarding love and the heart, and I believe that without opening your heart, you'll not be able to make love to a person, have that intimacy element, and see their essence and be comfortable with yourself with that essence. Without your heart being open, you won't have the ease, unfortunately, to go there. So if you're more like mental, let's say, you're more to yourself and you overanalyze and you do not allow yourself to feel love, means that your heart is pretty closed, you know. But Osho opened my heart somehow. You know, it's like by listening to him and by being in his presence, technically, I kind of felt like it opened my heart big time. Even though I'm the type that resisted at the time. Okay? So you have 6 decks. You can choose with your intuition. And you can go directly to the timestamps. Obviously, I will be using Sexual Magic Oracle. I will be using the Pleasure Oracle. I will be using Soulmate Love Messages, Intimacy Questions regarding relationship and intimacy or love. I have Amor and Psyche, and I have Creativity Oracle too. Okay, so there's a lot more Oracle I will integrate here. It might be more like a interactive kind of thing. Obviously, we're not interacting together, but you can explore yourself perhaps. Sometimes it can help you out, you know, and then you can feel at ease with certain stuff so that you can try to integrate that with your lover perhaps, you know, at night or during the day, however you guys do so, you know, when you guys make love or have the possibility to make love or the space to make love, even space and time to make love. We'll go with that one. Okay, so thank you again. If you do find this helpful, you like this, you want me to create more of this, let's say, you can write it down. Say like you can encourage or you can discourage if it was helpful or not. Please let me know so that I can create some stuff that could be useful to many people out there. Okay, and so it's about awareness, but awareness regarding your lover. Okay, so deck 1, here we go. Whoever chose Manara Erotic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, guys, Nothing to be ashamed of. You can calm your nerves because I don't really know who I'm reading this to. And it's definitely regarding you and your lover. Okay, so you're presently in this time in a valid and physically realistic relationship. And you are here regarding your lover. And you want to be aware of something regarding your lover. So the main question here is that when I'm going to shuffle this, I will ask the creator or the deck or spirit, let's say, if we're going to go there. What does the viewer, your higher consciousness or your higher self, want you to be aware of regarding your lover? Okay, so what is it that I can offer you in this time? Me, personally, Diva Melek, can offer you. So regarding your lover, this is a woman, okay? So I have the Fool and I have Fool and Uranus. Uranus, characteristics of Uranus is change, freedom, rebellion. So she mostly is a woman with curly hair. So if ever it's a woman or a man, but this one there's curly hair involved, likes to be I mean, we have Pinocchio here in the picture, and she has her eyes closed and she likes it. So there's a doll-like effect here. So your lover adores dolls, okay? Dolls or like little figurines, that kind of stuff. So this one, it could be that they like to cosplay a lot, or they like to dress you up a lot. Okay, so this one perhaps, even though I have the Fool, what I'm really channeling here is if you're a guy or a girl, doesn't matter to me, they might like to dress you up, and you have to allow them to dress you up. That's how they can worship you somehow. It's not really the sexual aspect here in the form of like having sex that's important to them. And in some way, perhaps she likes to you still. Okay, so this one, I feel like if you were my lover, I'm embodying this person, okay? You'll be the judge if this is it. Truly though. But I would like to dress you up. You have to allow me to dress you up, okay? I would really be happy though if you were to allow me to dress you up. We play dress up somehow, okay? But I allow you to wear something. We go to the shopping mall and like you become my model or my Pinocchio. But Pinocchio here is more the doll-like aspect, okay? They love their dolls, okay? Their dolls are very important, or they have a specific doll. But they might like Pinocchio. But Pinocchio is like... I'm not going to go too much into psychology here. This one, lover-wise, she likes to dress you up, and she likes to treat you like her baby, though, this one. So you let her comb your hair, you let her dress you up, you let her tie your cravat or your papillon, you let her like button you up, you let her unbutton you up. You know, it can make it exciting for her, like she's unbuttoning her person. It's like I'm a Barbie girl kind of thing, but if you're a man, you're like the Ken in the story here. But you're her Ken. You know, you're her Barbie guy. You know, Barbie is a girl though, but the Barbie guy. So it's like that, this one. This one is her fantasy somehow. To dress you up and to walk around with you. It's like like, I'm not gonna say it's a turn on. It's like what makes her so happy. More than the intercourse, I find she's more the type that she wants to look after you and like treat you like her doll. How she treats us her doll, I mean, this is not really like encouraging, but this is what she likes. This is what you need to be aware of. Obviously, this is what I channeled, but at the same time, I'm gonna kind of read the definition of Manara, Erotic Tarot, and let's go with a question that she would definitely ask if she wasn't shy or she wasn't, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with public displays of affection? Explain. So this one also, she might be the type that's public display of affection, no privacy perhaps. So her question to you, 1 to 10, okay? How comfortable are you with public display of affections? Explain. Okay, so that's one thing she wants to really ask you. But she's more like the type of person that likes to, change the hairstyle, change the makeup, like allow themselves the freedom to do so, and they're a bit rebellious. Okay, so if ever you want to lead her a specific way, then try to evoke her rebellious spirit connected to it. So I mean, I don't want you to manipulate your person, though. We're gonna forget about that. You don't need to know about it. But let's see. What about your relationship? What questions does she want to talk regarding your relationship? Or there's like a conversation that she wanted to have with you, but there has not been enough time to, you guys didn't prioritize the question. Okay, one more time. I'll just shuffle. Okay, perfect. We have it. So, which love song best describes our relationship? So, she would want to know, or she would want to choose a song, technically, to make it both your couples' song. Okay, so this one is more, that would make her happy. Okay? Talk about songs, perhaps. So you are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. So this one is about her, how she feels connected to you. Anything else? Okay. So yeah, when I look into your eyes, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. Yeah, they do find you very attractive, guys, okay? So you could be a man as you could be a woman, but they do find you beautiful, handsome. Sexy would not be here, perhaps, but you are the only one who gets me without me saying anything, and I feel at home with you. Which is also why I feel like she wants to dress you up. She wants, it's like it's her inner child, perhaps, that comes out when she's with you, because if she likes her dolls like that, she has favorites, or even if she does not have dolls, let's say, when she was a kid, she loved dressing up her dolls and playing with their hair and their hairstyle and all that kind of stuff. So it's very important for her to nurture. That's how she nurtured her dolls. She used to really nurture her dolls, this one. So she feels very at home with you, your lover, and she feels like you do get her. So being I say these things, you'll know really if it's gonna resonate or not, okay? Without me saying anything, this is how she perceives you in the relationship. Okay, so sometimes she feels like she doesn't even need to talk. You understand her, what she wants, what she's seeking for, or if she's feeling uncomfortable. So when I look into your eyes, so whenever you guys gaze into each other's eyes, okay, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. So even during lovemaking, let's say, they forget where they are. So that's why perhaps they're asking, how comfortable are you with public displays of affection? Because she might forget really where she is. So she has a tendency to be physical with you because of the eye contact. So if ever you do keep the eye contact, she does, like in her head, perhaps it's only you two, whereas it might not be the real reality. Like there are people around you guys, and She wants to act a specific way. She blushes usually, and she wants to know how comfortable you are, so that if she knows if she can act on it or not, or both of you feel like you're comfortable going there or not. Okay, you are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. So this one, in some way, it's more like she forgets where she is. The whole world stops. It's only you and her in her head, technically. And she just doesn't know how to act, though, regarding it. Hence why perhaps it's very important that you get the how comfortable are you with public display of affection question out of the way, so that perhaps she'll feel more at ease. Could be your lover. Okay, so you do take her breath away. Being you're a girl or a guy. Okay, so this one, in some way, if she has a tendency to freeze most of the time and just look in your eyes and you feel like she's lost or something, it's normal. Okay, she does like you a lot, and how you could please her furthermore is to kind of find a song perhaps that could describe the relationship and see if it resonates with her. Perhaps what I wanted to say here in this one is that she really wants you to nominate a song that kind of describes both your relationship together. It will kind of make her more happier than usual. And the other one is more figure out, how comfortable you are at public display of affection, because she is the type perhaps that does that. But she's hesitating because she's not sure how you will take it, and she doesn't want to embarrass you perhaps, and I feel like this one won't feel embarrassment, except if her partner, based on how you behave like how you express yourself regarding the question, she will behave based on that. Okay, but obviously be aware, I don't know who they are completely. Okay, so even with that, be yourself still. Okay, so respond with yourself, being self. That's it. That's the important thing for me. As long as you show up as yourself in your own relationship, regardless of what I said here, you will know. So we're not done yet. Let me see what creativity, what do you need to be aware of regarding your own lover here. Do I have anything, though, in this one? Do I need to say anything? Okay, so I'll read to you curiosity, willpower, and manifestation. Okay, so this is more advice for the viewer. So be spontaneous, wonder, move forward, look ahead, and stretch above your present circumstances. Okay, so even with your lover, be spontaneous, wonder what it would be like to do something, but move forward with that wonder, look ahead of you, and stretch above your present circumstances. So evolve and expand if you have the will. Okay, so we have the willpower here again, but this is curiosity. Okay, so curiosity is like this: be more curious about her. It can enhance your relationship with her. It can stabilize even your relationship with her. Willpower. Use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. Okay, so if you have any thoughts of compromise or defeat regarding your behavior connected to her or past relationships, let's say, use your willpower to bravely overcome your thoughts of compromise and defeat. Okay, allow the curiosity to take over a bit. And manifestation. Soon you may manifest the goal you focus spiritual energy upon. But when we're saying spiritual energy, it's really connected with your awareness and how much of the truth of reality can you cope with, can you handle. Okay, and that's what spirituality is for me. And spiritual energy upon, it's your own focus. Okay, you are the spiritual being within yourself, so what you focus on is what you're putting spiritual energy into. So your consciousness is your spiritual energy. If I can make you understand. You are the spiritual energy within yourself, not your mind. And your focus is connected to your consciousness, your awareness, right? So soon you may manifest the goal you focus spiritual energy upon, but the goal you focus yourself upon. Okay, so the key element is you. And it will always be you. Your own awareness. Your own existence even. Your expression of who you are. And in your relationships, you know, it's about discovering and being curious and not thinking about defeat or what you're compromising kind of thing. Okay? And about her, still about her, sexual magic. So this one, let's see what it is that I could give you. So we have choice, but I'm gonna read from the book, okay? Because I know I don't know everything regarding love and lovers, so I'm learning too, guys. Okay, so and you might even know better than me, because this is your relationship. This is your lover. And this is you in the relationship. So you know obviously more than me. Okay, so how she... So you have a loving gaze, and you have choice connected to it. So this one, her love language is mostly about her loving gaze, but as we saw with the soulmate love cards, it's when she's having the eye contact, she's definitely forgetting where she is, you know, and she's freezing and she feels like a fool in love kind of thing, you know. But with the choice, let me read first, and then we'll kind of put the puzzle pieces together perhaps, or you will on your own, you know, because you are in the relationship, right? So you'll know more than me, this one. And we have number 6. A loving gaze. These eyes shine with radiant love. So how she shows you love is through eyes that shine with radiant love. Beautiful. Seeing love, the love story, all the way her eyes radiate. Okay, the sound of flutes and music fills the air. So much energy can come from a seductive stare, a playful glare, eyes full of passion and joy. She fixes her loving gaze to express her story. Okay, the eyes are the gateway to the soul. So she does allow you gateway, like access to her soul. So you do see her essence, technically. Okay, and through them, she allows her inner being to pour forth. So she does allow her inner being to be seen, right? And what do you see? What do you see, though? You're the lover. What do you see when she's showing you her inner being? When she's, you know, like giving you access to her soul. Making love, this one. So action. During the course of your day or evening, develop a practice of mindfully surrendering how you use the gift of sight. Perhaps this is about you, perhaps connected to her, how you could respond to her gazing, because she wants to respond to your gazing, but perhaps, you know, she doesn't. I mean, look, this one is for both of you to discover the unknown element here, okay? If you don't know about it, okay? So try to radiate. Now this one, during the course of your day, develop a practice of mindfully surrendering how you use the gift of sight, you yourself, okay? See beauty in all things. Try to radiate that beauty back outward, okay? So perhaps when she's gazing at you like this, perhaps you also allow her to see the gateway of your soul. Her to, you know, allow her to see the inner being that you are too. Mirror it, perhaps, this one. So try to radiate that beauty back outward. You are beautiful within yourself too. If you didn't believe it, I would not believe it, because she already does show you how beautiful she finds you. But the real element is you. How are you showing her your beauty? You know, it's like that. Be it a guy or girl here, okay? Men can be beautiful too. Beautiful men. There are so many of them. So does not mean that they're gay, okay? They could be gay as they might be straight. We don't know about it, but it's for us to discover. You know? So use your loving gaze to bring out the best in all things and all people. You can also use that loving gaze yourself, and perhaps attract that extra special someone if that is your wish. You can do it for her, to her too, you know. What she's offering you, you can do it with your own signature. Okay, it's a pattern that you can do too, but the fact that you're expressing yourself is what makes it more valuable. You showing up in the relation, in the eye contact. Okay, so being love. Meditation. Look all around you and embrace what you see. Embrace what you see, and see it as love. See it as love, and project love outward. Okay, so proclaiming love affirmation. I see love. I express love. I am love. She might be doing this already, but we kind of perhaps went a bit more profound, and we are seeking your your participation, kind of thing. Okay, if you do not participate, that is okay. So if you do participate, then obviously I'm just repeating stuff that you already know, you know. So that's it. And the funny thing is 6 and 6. So this is 6 and 6, so it's a repeating number. Okay, guys, I didn't see the other ones, but I don't think I have the number 6. It'd be so funny. Yeah, we don't have number 6 in those. It's okay. Now, choice. Oh, okay. Perhaps her acting this way also, she wants you to give her a choice, you know, like this or this kind of thing. Could be. Okay? So when she's acting in your, like she's gazing in your eyes, perhaps she wants you to give her the choice to behave a specific way, but you have to allow her give her the permission perhaps, or consent to it somehow. Okay? I don't know, because I mean, I don't know which gender I'm talking to, be it you're a woman or a man, but we are encouraging you to be yourself and like show her your essence. Okay, if she's asking for it, show her your essence. Okay, so prepare for love. Here, this one. Even if it doesn't yet have a face or a name, love itself will bring the right person. Okay, so reflection. In the Greek myth of Castor and Pollux, there are two opposing and complementary natures. Between two or more options, only one triumphs, whereas others decline. Magic. Choose the right person, pick a bunch of yellow leaves and place them in a vase. Take a mirror in your hand and ask it to show you the face of your future love in a dream. This one, in this one though, we have faith that you know you have the face already. So this one, it's more like prepare for love, even if it doesn't yet have a face or a name. But in this one, we have made sure, like I've made sure, that you do have a name and a face. And love itself will bring the right person. So it is the right person for you in this time. Because everyone is the right person. It's the right person. So reflection. In the Greek myth of Castor and Pollux, there are two opposing and complementary natures. Between two or more options, only one triumphs, whereas others decline. So technically, even with choices, the one that you will have the love, technically, is the one that will not decline. Right? So this one, in some way, she's kind of looking at you, but she wants to know if, like, you are declining or you're choosing her. So the choice is the choosing. Did you choose her in that moment? Did you choose that gaze? Did you choose to see the love she's offering you? This one. So this is a person that's a lot of eye contact. So they really do seek to be with a person. Regardless if she loves dolls or she loved growing up with dolls, she's the type that likes to nurture the love she has towards a person. So she's more the nurturing type, from what I'm understanding. And I have 6 and 6. So 6 is the number of Venus for me. And Venus is love, creation, and pleasure. This is a woman that likes pleasure. They love to love, you know, and be in the essence of love. Okay, so there's a lot more pink energy. There's a lot more blushing. The ears blush, you know. And when she's gazing in your eyes, allow yourself to show up in the eyes too. Okay, and allow the beauty. See the beauty in her, and she does see the beauty in you already. Okay, so this is all I had for you guys. And actually, I'm not done yet, guys. This one is hilarious. What does pleasure Oracle want me to read for you? Okay, this is more in the form of lesson learning, I find. The creator is a very interesting person. So we are the lovers and the power of no. Okay, so this is 41 minutes already. First one. This is not going the way I want it, but this is fun. Okay, so I'll read. We are the lovers. Why should our reverence and romance be reserved for our sexual partners? This is a call to reignite a love affair with the other precious people in your life, your friends. Okay, so one of the greatest gifts we'll ever receive is the chance to form chosen families. And yet, these ties are often first to be broken when an admirer comes along. Okay, so this one, the message also here could be don't neglect your friends. Don't neglect your friends, okay, when you're dating this one. She might love you a lot and you mean a lot to her as she might mean a lot to you. But we still want to keep a certain element of yourself, right? We don't want to lose ourselves in our lovers only. We need to keep ourselves to ourselves and learn how to share ourselves with our partner, our lover. Okay, so action. Unlike partners, in most cases, our friends who love us are our lovers for life. Okay, whether purely platonic or ambiguous and undefinable, our soul sisters, brothers, and siblings beyond the binary are the passionate, supportive, ceaselessly affectionate ones we have been waiting for. Okay, so embrace them. Spend time with them. Tell them you love them. So if you had friends, no matter who they are, okay, tell them that you love them. And do spend time with them, even if you're in a relationship. Give yourself that quality time. I'm not saying just give yourself to your friends. I'm not saying just give yourself to your partner. Give yourself to yourself first. And from yourself, you have your friends. And from yourself, you have your partner, your lover. And, you know, be yourself with all of them. Don't neglect them all. Okay? Don't choose one over the other. In this one, the advice here is this one. And the power of no. Okay, so a person who values themselves as much as anyone else, who knows their innate worth, is a person with a sovereign sense of boundaries. Okay, their moral compass points in all directions. They don't cross anyone and another person's boundaries, and they don't tolerate theirs being crossed. This is no easy thing for those of us trained to be okay with being stepped on. Okay, so action. What are your romantic non-negotiables? Okay, these are important even with her. Okay, she's very loving, she's very overwhelming, and she's in love. Honestly, she's the type that will ignite love. But you need to also have your romantic non-negotiables. Okay, your sensual no-nos, what you don't like to do, or what you've tried and you know it does not like work. You know, you've tried it, but you know it doesn't work. Okay, so your communication must-haves. Your communication must-haves. Write an exhaustive list. Write it down. Okay, don't shy away. Don't stop exploring until you know exactly what you will and won't tolerate when it comes to boundaries, even sexual ones, outside of sex as in sex too, during sex, let's say. Dig them up like precious stones, then hold them dear. Okay, don't let anyone swipe them. Okay, because we don't want you to lose yourself too. Very important not to lose yourself in a relationship. Okay, and that's why we want you to know the power of no, and know how to respect her boundaries and respect your own. She has her own boundaries too in the relationship. And if you didn't know what your boundaries were, sit down and reflect on them or try to discern them, and honestly do this for yourself. Nobody else. Yourself. Because this will help you out in the relationship. In your relationship with your lover. Okay? Because you're not going to feel like you're repressing yourself. You're not like feeling like it's bothering you. You don't need to go that far until it starts bothering you, because it's not like you're not able to put the boundaries properly. Even in the bed. Okay? But again, I'm saying the no-nos, it's you need to have tried it or allowed yourself to try it, let's say, but it does not work. And remember, this is not only from your point of view. In general, if you're allowing yourself these boundaries, then you have to respect the boundaries of your partner too. So if when she's tried something and it's like not working, see it. Don't deny it. See it. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so that's it. That's all. If you found this helpful, you can comment down below. And that's it. And I thought I was going to read from the book, but for the main card, but I did not, but it's okay. We'll keep it like that. Okay, that's it. That's all. Now, deck 2, whoever chose Erotic Fantasy Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what does your higher self want your present self to be aware regarding your lover? Your relationship with your lover or your lover. Okay. I have reverse and upright card. Okay. So lover, why? So we have the 9, which is the Hermit. Okay. Your lover does not like to isolate themselves, okay? Because the Hermit is in reverse, okay? So your lover is not the type that likes to isolate herself, but at the same time, this one is about your lover, yes. I do not want to criticize anyone here, but I'm kind of like discerning some stuff, but I don't know how to kind of express it here. I respect her. It's a woman, this one. I respect her, guys. But like having the reverse Hermit, it's a soul card, okay? And having it in reverse means that she's not really in a gestation period. What does it mean? It's like she's not, okay, in this relationship with you, she's not going within, okay? So in some way, the relationship might be about you being with her and choosing her. It's not about her participating. It's not about her participation. It's not about her personality. It's not about her, this relationship. It's so funny. It's all about you. And this is what you need to be aware of. If you were not. Okay? She acts blind and she wants to be in the relationship, hence why she's stuck in it. Okay? This one, there's an element of reserve. She's very reserved and she might be really blind to things, and like whatever other people tell her, whatever you tell her, she takes it and she makes it hers, technically. So she's conflicted, but not in the form of confused. This one she is confused. She is regarding who she is. She's confused. Your partner. That's why I said I don't want to. It's not a criticism, this one, and you will know this, okay, without me telling you this. If this is not true, then it's not resonating, okay, regarding your lover, because this is your partner. You sleep with her and you've loved her, right? You love her. You want to love her more because she makes it about you. So we have desire here. This is about your lover. Okay, so what you need to be aware of, or what your higher self wants you to be aware of. Okay, so, okay, this is 100% normal here. So we have desire here, and we have unrequited desire. Okay, so this is the type that wants you to love her. Okay, that needs your validation. Okay, that she needs your validation, because from inside she hasn't started there. She's not there yet, guys. This one she's still seeking for, I mean, look, this one, in your relationship, I don't want to meddle in it, but I'm going in it because that's the whole point of this question. What does your higher self want you to be aware of, or your higher consciousness, let's say, wants you to be aware of regarding your lover? Your lover is making everything about you. Okay, so you are her everything. She might offer you everything. I'm trying to talk, like, not talk, because you know, because I can't be her, you know, like, I'm not her, you know, so it's I'm trying to discern and let you know, but mind you, this is your partner, so let it be easy. Okay, so we have several things I'm gonna read. I'm gonna just prepare, and then I'm trying to avoid something, but then again, I know I can't avoid it. It might also be that you ignite a part of her that she does not want to lose. Okay, this is why a person would also do and accept anything. Okay, because your presence in her life ignites a good version of herself that she likes. Hence why she's okay and she's blind to some stuff. Okay, some stuff that, like, you're even like for you, when you look at it, there are certain times that she's pretending not to see. You're thinking she's pretending not to see, but she's really not seeing it though, because she's very, very grateful that she's in love with you. But the gratefulness element, perhaps she doesn't see it as something to be grateful. She's putting you on the pedestal a bit too much, this one. Okay? But let me just read and, expand the energy a bit until I have my... the way I can communicate it to you without, ruining it, let's say. So how do we work well together and balance each other out? Explain. So these are questions that this girl wants to ask you. Be it you're a woman or a man here, I have no idea. You know who you are. That's the important thing for me, okay? So how do we work well together and balance each other out? So this is also a question that she might be interested in knowing. Because perhaps she's figuring out, she will figure it out sooner or later, the more your relationship goes forward. Okay, so this might be the beginning of your relationship. In this relationship right now, your lover, I'm not going to say it's conflicted. There are transformation that happened. Because once you love someone or you merge with them physically, it's energetic. Okay, on a soul level, it's energetic. Be it you're consciously doing it or unconsciously doing it, there are energetic exchanges, right? And with the lovemaking or the intercourse or the kissing or the exchange of energy, because being close proximity to each other, you influence each other the most. And based on how much attraction or you like this person, you are kind of absorbing them and they're absorbing your energy because you are receptive to each other, technically. Even if you are masculine or feminine, does not matter, because they like you and you like them perhaps, and the exchange did happen. That's an exchange still. And with the exchange came transformation, because I have butterflies around her. But if you look at this, this is a sword card. Okay, it could be mental as it could be about expression. But in usually the Eight of Swords, it's a card of confusion. It's a card of being stuck in a situation consciously, and sometimes even in some way it's you are unconsciously in a situation and you're unconsciously even blind to things. Like you're blind to things without knowing why you're blind. This one. And I've been many times in love, okay? And it hit me bit like strong. Falling in love at first sight has a tendency to do that, and you put the person on the pedestal, but you're also happy because the person that you're in love with ignites the love energy within yourself, okay? But that's not the, I'm not gonna say it's not the right way. It's a experience, okay? It's the type of experience she might have had with you. She might have loved you at first sight. Okay, I don't know how the love happened, but she might have loved you at first sight, and she's happy with how you make her feel. Okay, and she's not really going internal and being herself, really. Okay, so when I'm saying herself, it's either she doesn't know how to be herself. At the core of her, I'm talking, okay? I'm not saying she's not gonna be herself. It's just authenticity-wise, it's not here yet. Not yet. Sooner or later, she will learn how to be authentic if there is proper love shown in the relationship. So if you do provide, or if you feel it yourself, within yourself, that you can be authentic with her, she will perhaps start releasing the expectations she feels that are put on her. But obviously when I'm saying you create the space for her to be herself, is that you do not impose things on her, technically. That's what I'm trying to say with you allow her the space to be herself without imposing things on her in the form of like, you don't like when someone chews loudly in front of you, you find it disrespectful. That's a kind of like imposing something on her. And if she likes you enough, she's gonna change, right? But at the same time, she's not comfortable eating, perhaps, unless she really gives you, like she's devoted to you and she will change for you. But I'm more the type that if I willingly want to change and you tell me that this really bothers you and I love you, let's say, but I know what I can tolerate and what I don't tolerate, and if something I can consciously tolerate, I will decide to be different around you. But I might not change the way I eat elsewhere without you, personally. But here, I'm going with my example, but I'm not her technically, right? So what I want to say is the authenticity element is in the form of you are consciously deciding how to behave because it's valuable or not. And if you consciously want to change, it's not because you want the validation of the person that you are in the relationship. It's you are yourself and you're accepted and you're loved for who you are. And there's nothing imposed on you technically. That's a mutual relationship for me. I'm not going to compromise stuff when my partner is not compromising, you know? But in this one, perhaps I might be the type of lover that will compromise to please you. And I will take it seriously and I will force it on my system, this one. And it's not, for me, it's forcing it. But I will take it and I will not complain about it and I will just do it. It's a bit like that. So I surrender a bit to your patterns, your behavior, your expectations. I make your expectations mine, this one. This is what you need to be aware of about your lover. Okay, so how do we work well together and balance each other out? So this one, in some ways, she wants to know how she can work well with you and balance each other out. Okay, so, but I'm more the type that will yield here. This one, in a relationship, your lover might be the type that will yield and surrender easily, because she wants to be in the relationship with you. She wants it more than you, perhaps. Truthfully speaking. Okay? Anyways, so messages from your person to you is, I daydream of our future together. So I'm more the daydreamer type. So I like to fantasize. Okay, and I like to fantasize this one. The fact that I'm more blind and I have the butterflies, it might be a sign of transformation, but also the butterflies in the stomach are here. Okay, this one is if you have not been look, if you're the committed type and you've got the conversation, I'm very happy. But if you're not the committing type, but we're talking about your lover, then you decide what you want to do, because this one will go ahead with it. But if you break up with her, what you need to be aware of is that she will take it very hard. Okay, it will be hard for her. So please be gentle when you do it, if ever you're going to break up with her. If you're not going to break up with her, then I'm happy, because she's, she values you way too much, perhaps more than she values herself, which is where my concern are as a person. I would be concerned about her. But at the same time, if you are the trustworthy type and you're the reliable type, and if you want to shape her, you could shape her up. But I don't know if this will last well. And I don't know if you're going to be able to be shaped by her, though. But again, every relationship is different. I cannot meddle in this, and you have to be yourself, and she needs to be herself. But this one, she might not be at ease to be herself, because I have the Hermit card in reverse. Hermit card, for me, it's a person that will be themselves. Okay, they will go on that isolation. They don't care if they're alone. They don't need anyone's validation, even this one. If the Hermit card was on and upright, okay, but because it's in reverse, I'm not comfortable being alone. Okay, I'm not at ease with myself, technically. That's what it means to me. I'm not at ease with my truth. That's what it means to me, Diva Melek, if I have a Hermit card in reverse. If I had upright, it means that I'm more the type that I know where my light is. I know what my purpose is in my life. And I know what my values are. I know myself well. And I'm not afraid to be myself. And I'm not afraid to isolate myself from people. And, I don't need to be around people all the time, as I can be with people. Okay, but I decide if the Hermit card is upright. But this one is in reverse, so it means that in some way I like other people's presence around me, because I don't like to be alone. If I'm alone, I might be the depressed type. I'm alone, like I feel like there's many negative thoughts that come into my head, and I don't know how to cope with them. Not that much. But with you, I have faith, let's say. You give me inspiration, perhaps, or being with you, like I have butterflies in my stomach. I have visions of the future. Being together with you, though. So this is what you need to be aware of. And you are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. But it could be in the form of she doesn't like herself somehow. And being with you, she loves who she becomes with you. We'll go with that one. Okay? So with you, who she becomes, she likes it. Without you, I don't know how much she will love herself, though. That's my concern. Without you, how will she do it? But up to you. If you're the type that can be responsible for yourself and for her when she's not going to be responsible for herself, and that doesn't bother you, no problem. So, intimacy. Which relationship did you learn most about sex? So, she wants to know about your ex relationships, so your ex partners, and in which relationship with whom did you learn most about sex? Okay, and perhaps if I'm asking you these questions, it's how can I be like her, let's say, or this is I'm getting out of my comfort zone here, okay, guys? I'm reading this to you, but I'm getting out of my comfort zone. It's like, which relationship do you learn most about sex? But I want to know about the person also you had sex with. And I perhaps want to be like that person that you had the most sex with, kind of thing. A bit. What do I do that turns you on the most? Okay, so I can do it more. Because I need you in my life. Because I daydream of our future together. I would want to get married to you. I want to have your baby if you're a guy here. It's more like that, this one. And describe something you'd hate to do for real, but find kinky to think about. Well, this one is the type that likes to fantasize. So they like to talk about sex, this one. They like to talk about sex mostly. But you've had sex with them. So you'll know how sex is with them. Okay, but this one likes to text mostly, or it's a more mentally stimulated type of person. Okay, I feel it that way, this one. And you'll know if this is true. So let's read about Amor and Psyche. 25. So unrequited desire. So through struggle comes strength. Okay, so seeing love, the love story. She flung her head in the air and tore off her robes. She let the wind take her to the edge of the sea. She let her body be vulnerable and exposed. Okay, she knew the comfort she once felt. The depth of emotion, the power of love, it was gone, gone, gone. unrequited, no more. And her heart hurts. It was painful. It was hard. But she healed, and she was once again strong. The pain made her stronger than ever before. Now, this one, she might be a hopeless romantic, your person, okay? This person is a hopeless romantic, guys, okay? Making love, action. Take time to cry when you need to. But this is also about her too. It might not be right now. It might not be for a while. But when the time is right, allow yourself to feel all the feelings of loss. She might have a lot of repressed emotions, your partner. Okay? Your partner has a lot of repressed emotions. And mourn when you need to mourn. I don't know if it's about you, the relationship, or it's about her family, guys, this one. Or her friends. Mourn when you need to mourn. Let it out. Shout it to the heavens, or let the tears stain your pillow. Okay, so if she needs to cry, she needs to cry. Okay, so if ever you make love to her and you feel like she's crying, you want to love her more, tell her to pour her heart out, okay, and hold her. It's very important, guys, this one. I feel like will help her so much if you were to do that. Only like allow her to cry her heart out after the lovemaking or during the lovemaking, because you can help her heal immensely, be it you're a woman or a man, okay? So you are stronger than you know and will be better to have known love by its absence. So you are stronger than you know and will be better to have known love by its absence. Welcome healing into your life when you are ready. But first, feel it all. So this one, what you need to be aware of about your partner is that she needs to feel her emotions. And she needs to feel them. Okay? This is what you need to know about her. Okay? So she might be the type that shows herself as the tough type. But deep down, perhaps, she's afraid to be herself, because if she's herself, she will need to feel all the emotions that she repressed. Okay? So that's why I'm saying, if you want, you can be her, allow her the space to be herself. And the crying will not last long, guys. Once she feels all the things that she needed to feel by you giving her the space. I'm not asking you to absorb it yourself, be it a man or a woman, but I'm asking you to be with her and to allow her to be herself and to feel all the emotions she needs to feel, so that it can be transmuted into something good in her life. You're not absorbing anything and you're not doing anything. You're just allowing her the space. You're not mental on her. You're not seeing her as if she's not good enough. You see her as she's good enough. She's beautiful the way she is, right? But give her the space. And you're not doing anything, right? She might start crying when you're giving her the space. And you have to let her feel it and be there to hold her. It's important. And when you're holding her in yourself, you're not absorbing it. You're allowing her the space to release herself. Okay? And if it helps, you can do like a trick. You say, everything she feels is transmuted into something beautiful, you know, in our life. If you want to include both of you together or in her life. Your simple thought like that in that sacred moment, which both of you are together, you're not mental together, can heal her immensely. And she does need the healing. Because if it's not for you, this is how she's showing up in the relationship. You understand? But this is for your mental health well-being too, and your partner's mental well-being too. I'm saying it, okay? Because you don't want her to be sick. Be it it's going to be a short relationship or a long one. You do not want the person you loved or had sex or you loved yourself with to be sick, right? It will hurt you somehow. Be it you decide to share your lifetime with them or not, you know? So it's like that. This is what I'm trying to say. And most of the time, when you allow her the space to be herself, she will also allow you the space to be yourself. Depends. You'll see. Be yourself. I do not want to tell you don't be yourself. I want you to be yourself with her. And allow her to be yourself with you. But first, for her to be herself with you, she needs to feel all the loss, all the pain, all the absence of love. An absence of love could also be in the form of mother's absence of love, father's absence of love, siblings' absence of love, friends' absence of love. I don't know which corner of pain like she's had, but absence of love could not necessarily just be boyfriend or girlfriend. You understand what I'm coming from? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so being love, meditation. Reflect on a loss in your life. You can also do this for yourself, okay? What did you gain from the experience? Gain from the experience. This is about grief, though. This is mostly about grief and pain and heartache. Reflect on a loss in your life. And what did you gain from the experience? Strength. Me personally, I gained strength and humility. I gained those things. And self-respect. And gratitude somehow. But you'll need to reflect on it yourself. And proclaiming love affirmation. There is still love. My consciousness is still love. I am safe. But this is for her. Okay? This is about her, or it could be about you too. How can you show up in this relationship as her lover, who can love her for who she is and allow her the space to be herself? And you can be her conscious lover. This one. Okay? So that's one. Let me see about desire. Number 8. Cancer lunar. So desire begets reality, manifesting as a mirror image. Even a child can be a mirror of the couple. Okay. Reflection. Desire is the father of action, a primal urge to move, become active. It's the first step towards creation. And then magic. To help conceive a child, capture the moonlight inside a pitcher of spring water with a mirror. Okay, and let this water sit for 7 days under the moonlight, and then use it to dilute the wine you will toast with before making love. You could do this. So this one, unrequited desire and then desire. This one, she desires to be loved, but more than anything, what your lover desires is to be loved, okay? Be loved and know what love is, technically. Because she didn't have it. She felt like she didn't have it. And technically, deep inside, she still believes she doesn't have it. Self-love, inner light, she believes she doesn't have it. Okay? So what you mean to her is that you mean love and you ignite love. But everything depends on you technically in this one. Hence why I'm telling you a way that you can offer her the space to be herself so that she can start loving herself by loving you also for who you are. Because this one, perhaps she's in love with the image of you that's pleasant. She might not be able to cope without having like a repressing. I mean, this one, she wants to please you. She wants to be with you because you ignite something within her. It's not that she's comfortable being herself with you. Technically, she's uncomfortable with herself with you, but what makes her comfortable is the love that you generate within her. But my concern mostly here is that this will not be perhaps a long type of relationship, except if you're the type that will be responsible for her and responsible of yourself and not get tired of the fact that she's always trying to please you. You understand? Because she might not be interesting to you after a while if she stays like this. She's pleasing you. She's acting like you want her. But once the love phase is there and reality hits, I do not know how the relationship would go. But then again, I believe in you and your decision is what's important for me, okay? Because whatever you do, it's your life, right? What your choices are and what your decisions are dictate how your life is gonna unfold. Technically, that's how it goes with me. So let it be easy. This is from the Pleasure Oracle. When there's a battle raging in your mind between your inner critic and your sense of empowerment, the only winning move is not to play. Okay? To get out of your head entirely. Okay? How? Breaths. And this is true. Breathe. Breathe deeply, fully, and with a cleansing, grounding intention. Okay? Breathe as if every breath contains all life. Okay? All the answers, all the ease. Okay? Because it does. Connect with yourself without your mind, technically. Action. How does your relationship to yourself need simplifying? Go to the basics, technically. Where can you disentangle the knots of aloofness and resistance from your intimate relationships with something as easy as a word or a touch? Don't think about it, okay? Journal it, or better yet, let instinct guide you in the moment. Let it all be easy. Let it all be easy with lovemaking too. Let it all be easy. Go basics. Basics. Okay? Just breathe. Okay, so I'll read again, because how does your relationship to yourself need simplifying? Okay? Because if your relationship with yourself is complicated, then your key element here is how can you release yourself from the complication? Okay? Where can you disentangle the knots of aloofness and resistance? Because you're resisting. If there's complicated things, there's a resistance. It's not flowing, right? So it's frustrating even sometimes, right? You're frustrated with yourself or frustrated with the situation, right? So how can you disentangle or untangle the knots of aloofness and resistance from your intimate relationships with something as easy as a word or a touch? Try to touch your person instead of overthinking about it. Breathe in, breathe out. If she does something that you didn't like, or there's something about it that's not the way you want it, breathe in, breathe out, and tell yourself, take it easy. Okay? Take it easy. Nothing is wrong in this situation. She's allowed to be herself. You're allowed to be yourself, but not the mental. You know, you can be mental, of course. You can be yourself, but mental is disease. okay? If you want to be healthy and at ease with yourself so you won't attract diseases in your life yourself, just take it easy. Say it. It's easy. Breathe in, breathe out, and it's easy, guys. Nothing difficult here. It's not difficult. If you start breathing and your body has that like breath element going, manifest. It's easy for you to be yourself. It's easy for you to let her be herself. And it will become easier, guys. Okay? The moment you release all the issues or the repression, because if she's repressed like this, perhaps there is a side of you that you're repressing too, could be. And the key element here is if you allow her the space to be herself, you're also allowing yourself to hold someone, to be held by someone, or to hold someone. And the only simple act of holding someone brings you grace, okay? It's a graceful moment. It's a sacred moment because you're being yourself. You're not thinking, you're not nitpicking, you're not like frustrated with the situation. You know, you're not resisting the situation. You know, it's easy. It's easy. It's really easy. It's not hard. You're saying it's hard, so it becomes harder. Journal it, or better yet, let instinct guide you in the moment. Let it all be easy. It's really important. You cannot get turned on if your body is not relaxed, guys. Okay, so if you want to tap into your fertility, the number one secret is to be relaxed and allow the breath to take away. Allow the flow of your blood to circulate within you, but at ease. Okay? And then make love. And make sure that she's at ease too. How you can do that? Take it easy first with yourself. And you'll see, if you're easy, she will be easy with you too. It's gonna be easy. Just manifest that, guys. This one is awareness regarding your lover, but it's also about you. How you can make yourself in an easy, relaxed state so that love making with this woman will be pleasant, you know, and healing. And perhaps you might even experience the best sex of your life. The key element is to be easy, be relaxed, and go for it. You know, it's like that. Go from there. Breathe in, breathe out, and you'll see, you'll feel a very pleasant dynamic. Because you're no longer mental, you're not just dissecting things, you're not... Let the flow take over. That's it. That's all. Now, enchantment and capable. This is advice from creativity. What could enhance the sexual energy here? Okay, so there are two keywords, enchantment and capable. Okay, this is for you. So we are enchanted when the muses sing the art spirit into us. So this one, you can listen to music that are enchanting. Muses sing the art spirit into us. Your muse. Who's your muse? You might have many muses, like people that inspire you, right? And if you have singers that inspire you, you can listen to their song and allow them to enchant you. And capable, you can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances arise with this partner or with yourself. Okay, so you're capable of dealing successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances arise within this relationship. So you're capable to enchant your person yourself. As I mentioned, this person is in this relationship because they're enchanted by you too. Okay, I didn't use the word, but they are in love with you, which means that they're enchanted by you. So to them, you are a very attractive person. You are the perfect person even. Because they're fantasizing about you, fantasizing about being in a relationship with you, fantasizing about getting married to you. okay? If they're not already married, this one, okay? So this is all I had to say to all of you, and I hope it resonated. Guys, look, I didn't want to insult anyone, and I don't believe I insulted anyone, okay? And I tried giving you tips in the form of, if I were in this relationship, what I would do, okay? But again, you decide how you show up, and my encouragement here is not to do as I tell you to do. I want you to sit down, discern with yourself, okay? You yourself are the most important for me, okay? Because you know what you like, what you don't like, what you're capable of or not. I just gave you the overall general energy I tapped into here, and I kind of channeled, okay? But you will decide if you want to take the tips, if you don't take the tips, or you want to discard some stuff or not, or if I did say something that resonated with you, what can you bring into the table in this relationship yourself, or what you can bring to the table for yourself too, okay? Because if we're very mental with ourselves and we are all about expectations being met, and we project this outward, and the person is in a relationship with you because they love you, they're in love with you, and they have a lot of repressed emotions or a lot of stored up emotions within them that they need to release, but they're not releasing it, but they are prioritizing the relationship with you because your validation is important to them, you know. So it's a lot to sit down and I'm not gonna say dissect, because I don't want you to dissect your own relationship, because you might seem like the type that would do that. I just want you to take it easy, be easy with yourself, and allow her to be at ease with you. But it comes first from within, so that your presence will influence her, because she's highly connected. I mean, she's highly surrendering to you. She will do what you want her to do, this one. For now, in this period, she will do what you want her to do. But I'm telling you, the key element here is to allow her to heal and be herself with you. And you hold her. Either a girl or a guy, I don't know. But you hold her. And you be in that sacred presence with her. When she's releasing the baggages, you're not absorbing them. You're allowing her the space to feel them so that she can heal. And if she heals with you, you're the healer technically, because you're holding her, you're loving her, right? But you're healing with her too. So there is a sense of fulfillment connected to it. We're not going mental. We're going love-wise here. We're going healing-wise. We're going essence-wise. And you'll see, perhaps, you will feel more graced. You'll feel like an energy of grace. Things will start being enchanting between the two of you. And she will give you the space to be yourself. So you'll feel like your nervous system is calmer next to her too. Because you allowed her the space so that she can release and heal, right? Because when we cry and when we're held and we are loved, we feel that energy of love, but we are in a space where we can just relax but cry out our heart, right? It becomes a cleansed space. Okay, because we're releasing the baggages. We don't need to justify what each tear means, you know. If she needs to cry, you allow her to cry. And you bask in the moment with her or him. And technically, after that, you'll see perhaps things will just work out for the better. Okay? But allow her to feel all of it. Or if it's not all of it, let's say, every time, let's say you feel like she's about to cry, don't frown at all. Okay, guys, please don't frown. When she's crying in bed, don't frown. And don't feel disgusted, guys. I'm pretty sure you won't, okay? Allow her to cry. And if you need to cry with her, you cry with her, but you have someone to hold that's alive, you know? So it's a miracle in itself. You're able to cleanse her nervous system, okay? And there's immense grace that comes with that, guys, okay? You're healing your own nervous system by holding her, technically, okay? Give it a try if you want, okay? Only if you want, okay? That's it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not weird. The fact that we're thinking it's weird, that's the wrong way of going at it. We're human beings, okay? We're not dolls, nor are we like machines, okay? We have a heart, we have emotions, right? We have mothers and parents, like people that might have hurt us, okay? Like that. Look at it like that. And it's easy, okay? The key element is ease. Be at ease. Breathe, relax. Your body needs to be tensionless. And then begin the lovemaking, okay? And it's not about the performance, okay, guys? It's not about the performance, okay? If you're a guy or a girl here, it's about being present with her, but being at ease with yourself. If you're at ease with yourself, that's the very good start. And then you can make love to her. When you're making love with her, it's going to be easy, guys. Remember, the ease. Be at ease with the situation. Be at ease with the woman. Be at ease with yourself. Be at ease with your erection or your turn-on elements. Be at ease. That's the secret here, okay? That's it. That's all. I'm done. Have a good day, okay? Take care. And breathe, okay? Breathe properly. Slowly, but breathe. Tap into your breath. That's it. So deck 3, whoever chose the Intuitive Night Tarot, welcome to a reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, guys, in this one, what does your higher self, your higher consciousness, want you to be aware of regarding your lover? Okay, you're in a relationship with this woman or this man, okay? You've slept with them and you've loved them. And what is it that you need to be aware of regarding this woman or this man? This is a justice-oriented woman, okay? We have 4 of Swords in reverse, though. Okay, this is not a person that chains their heart, okay? It's not a person that's not available to you, okay? It's a person that's available to you, but they are very, their priority in the relationship, more than anything, or even in the lovemaking, is to be fair and square, okay? So, I will even be blind with that. I'm blind connected, like anything else, if it's not fair and square, I'm blind to it. Okay, so whatever you give, I take, and whatever I receive, I give back to you, kind of person. Okay? And it's not that they're not available to you, though. Okay, so when they're fair and square like this, it does not necessarily mean that they're not emotionally available to you, perhaps, this one. Because from this card, the main thing that really popped in my eyes is the chain element here around the chest. You know? I will read also from the book. Actually, I'll do so right away before I forget. But with the Justice card, because every single deck creator has her or his own definition. Okay, so Justice is blindfolded. In one hand maintains the scale and in the other pointing a glowing sword towards the earth. She is found in an overgrown golden floral scene with open arms ready to receive the answers to her questions and the weight of those truths. Okay, so she's more about facing you and facing the truth about the relationship. She's more like the bold type that will ask you the important questions. Anyways, so this goddess reveals how you can pull from the entangled plants to find the roots of any matter. This is an advisor. This is authenticity. She's authentic type though. These are your values. Their values technically. And adjustments is in adjustment is called the effect to an action or karma is present. This is often a card about fairness and weighting options and decisions with all perspectives consulted signify the union of logic and intuition, feelings and action. Keyword: fairness, karma, accountability, truth. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know this element about your partner if you've slept with them already. It's fair and square. Karma's a bitch with this one, you know. And you need to be accountable for everything. If they're accountable, they're gonna make you feel accountable. Okay? And the truth is what matters. So if you lie to me, I will not take it well. This one. Okay? This one is like that. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay. This one, a goddess stands alone, bundled up amidst a snowy landscape littered with flowers. In the cold, life still blooms. Our heroine holds a sword swung over her shoulder in triumph. 3 swords hang in the sky behind her. This card calls for introspection. Take time to think about being diligent and efficient with your resources and talents. Trust in the direction that you're headed and that you have the knowledge to act on your intentions, bringing projects to fruition. Allow challenges to arrive one at a time and let others wait. Don't fear what is next. Rest assured you have aligned energy continue the eternal journey. Keyword: seclusion, minimalism, meditation, contemplation, self-care, rest. But I have this card in reverse. I have it in reverse, and it says this card calls for introspection, but in this case I have it in reverse, which means that I don't need to go into the introspection. She might already have the introspection. So it just emphasizes to what point your partner is very fair and square, guys. This one, I'm very fair and square. That's what. And I'm grounded in the truth, okay? So this one, they're pretty grounded, okay? So what question would she want to ask you? Okay, so to enhance the intimacy element here. So I can get a glimpse of how she's approaching you, too. I have an idea. Nothing about relationship, though. She's in a relationship with you anyway, so she knows what she knows. But sex-wise, perhaps, anything she's curious about, anything. I feel like this one is not the type that's curious. It just asks you the question right ahead. So you deal with her. This one, you deal with her yourself, okay? I don't need to come in between you guys, okay? I love you. This one, just be aware that she does love you, this fair and square person. That doesn't even allow me to enter the relationship, okay? So personally, she wouldn't even like it if I were to meddle in this relationship. Me personally, I can't meddle in this one. She will not allow me. You're a lover. That's what I'm trying to say. And she loves you, That's the most important thing here. And the lady who waits. This is very interesting. I have I love you, the lady who waits, and attraction. And let's see if we can give you some kind of advice. The viewer. This is for the viewer. Timelines of pleasure. Interesting. And then creativity. Anything else? No. Okay, so I have intuition, courage, and resistance. So messages for the viewer, which is you. Okay, so resistance, understanding why you resist what you have to do is a crucial part of the creative process. So if you want to create something, you need to also understand why you resist what you have to do it. Okay? What is stopping you to create? And that's a crucial part of the creative process, though. What's stopping you is also part of the creative process. Overcoming what's the source of your procrastination, or like you need to understand yourself, connected to why you're resisting what you have to do to create. Technically, to discern what's the fear element connected to the doing, executing. What is it that you will lose, or what is it that you know you're going to sacrifice, or what is it that you're going to prioritize? Also could be here. Okay, so understanding why you resist what you have to do is a crucial part of the creative process of something that you want to manifest. Okay, so courage. Have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. Okay, so this is like a guidance. And then intuition. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problems by using symbols, memories, and hunches. Okay? Use these techniques if you wish. Okay? So again, resistance, understanding why you resist what you have to do, is a crucial part of the creative process. Technically, understand yourself. Why are you not doing the to-do list, or why are you not executing the actions so that you can create? And once you understand that, it's the most crucial aspect of the creation. It's the most crucial aspect of it. Once you overcome that, you're good. The rest is easy. It's effort and presence and create and express from a space of wholeness. Technically. You yourself as a whole being. You don't lack anything. Okay? So let's go with another advice, and then we'll go to your partner. So timelines of pleasure. Your subconscious cannot tell the difference between reality and storytelling. It's a sponge for narrative, not an arbiter of truth. Past events that have hurt you, however real and impactful, can be rewritten in your subconscious in a way that allows you to shift your timeline, to change the story. Action. Dedicate sacred space. Can be meditation, therapy, or journaling to reclaim your timeline. Go back to the memories you have of feeling unworthy of pleasure. Scan for evidence of your resistance, however small. In what ways did you protect your safety, your dignity? How did you overcome? And your inner child is still in you. Give them permission to claim what's theirs. Okay? This is more like an internal issue, perhaps, that you have regarding yourself and how much pleasure you allow yourself to feel. Perhaps this one. Okay? So it's saying it again. Your subconscious cannot tell the difference between reality and storytelling. Okay? And it's a sponge for narrative, not an arbiter of truth. Past events that have hurt you, however real and impactful, can be written in your subconscious in a way that allows you to shift your timeline to change the whole story. Okay? So it's more like you do not want the same story to repeat itself. But how you can do that is to dictate sacred space to reclaim your timeline. Okay? And go back to the memory you have of feeling unworthy of pleasure. So when you meditate, or when you're journaling, or when you're going through therapy, go back to the memories you have of feeling unworthy of pleasure, you, the viewer. Okay? Scan for evidence of resistance, however small they seem. Okay? In what ways did you protect your safety, your dignity in those times? Were you able to protect your safety, or were you able to protect your own dignity? Okay? How did you overcome the situation? Okay? And your inner child is still in you. So you're still the present person who went through those memories. But your inner child is also the real you, right? And you're just reclaiming the story, but by allowing yourself the permission to claim what was yours. Okay, so if you felt hurt, or you felt like that hurt, but it impacted you in such a way that you can't even feel pleasure technically, but because it's a storyline and it's happening during love, let's say, it's going back in and it's repeating the same thing, just find a way to deal with it within yourself and to rewrite that same story in the form of understanding how you overcome it and how you can protect your safety or your dignity. And allow yourself in the past to have resolved the situation and changed the story, so that you won't feel stuck anymore in this present relationship with your lover. Okay? So in some way it's like that. Okay, this one. So the lady who waits. Let's see what it says here. And this is number 1. Patience is a virtue. So this one, your partner, the very patient type. Okay, so the love story. Seeing love here. I am ready for love. A lovely lady sits and awaits her destiny as Cupid grants musings into her ear. When, oh when, will my lover arrive? She lounges and sighs, patient and yet eager for the time to arrive when love's embrace will grace her life with joy and beauty. She wants the story to unfold, yet she holds patience in her heart, as love's secrets are still but a mystery to her. Patience is key. Making love. Action. What do you desire? Okay, what are you waiting for? Do you find yourself longing for the moment when love will arrive in your life? Seek out a beautiful notebook or the fine stationery and write down the answers to all of these questions in a journal, or even better, a love letter addressed to the one you seek most. Okay, you may find that that special someone was your inner self all along. Okay, so being love, meditate, visualize your heart filled with that love, allow the warm glow to fill you with abundance, beauty, and patience. Proclaiming love affirmation. I am patient, I am fulfilled, I am love, and manifest love in my life. Okay, so what you need to be aware of regarding your partner is that she feels fulfilled, okay? She knows that the answer is within her, okay? She knows that she's lovable, and she did find the love of her life within herself. You are her partner because you decide to be with her, right? So she's deciding to be with you. But it's a person that loves herself and who loves you. What more are you asking for? And then we have attraction. 25. Attraction. So we have the sun here. Okay, so broom flowers or violets often... Oh my god. I'm missing letters when I'm reading. What is this? Okay, so attraction. Broom flowers or violets soften the water of the tub, where the mutual attraction reaches its peak. Okay? Reflection. Light attracts moths. Eagles fly towards the sun. Even flowers seek it out, enjoying its warm caress. Around the sun, light and life revolve all the planets. Magic. To emphasize your charm, fill a cloth bag with barley or rice flour, star flowers, broom flowers, or violets. Close it carefully and place it in the tub in which you will immerse yourself. Okay. This one, because she knows she's love and she loves herself and she's the patient type anyways, she's able to attract you because it knows who it is and you like her anyways for who she is, and she's capable to like you for who you are. I mean, love you for who you are. But because she's the loving type, she's also able to love you who love yourself too, kind of thing. Okay, so this one, it's like that. This is a very powerful deck. I find your person is very powerful. You know, it's, in some way it's powerful. Why? Because they are more conscious and they know what their worth is. They're not afraid of anything. And this is the type of person that could give you the type of love that you seek. But you can also give them what they seek, technically. It's like a mutual relationship that you have, and in which you can be fair and square with each other, technically. Okay? This is what you needed to be aware of regarding your lover, but I feel like you already knew this one. So thank you again, and have a good day. Deck 4, whoever chose Night Sun Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what does your higher self or your higher consciousness want you to be aware of regarding your own lover. Okay, so this, you do have a lover and you are in a partnership with them, or you are in a affair. Okay, so this might be a love affair, but what is it that you want to be? Spirit wants you to be aware. We'll go with that one. What is it that what is it that Spirit wants you to be aware of regarding your lover? Okay, your lover, your partner. Be it it's a girl, it's a guy, I have no idea, but we're gonna, channel it here. You know your partner way better than me, okay? You know her or him better than me. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is about a man for sure. So I'm talking to women or men who are in a partnership with a man. Let us create the other decks. And this is more like the Emperor. Okay, so this is like a husband figure. This is like a person who's like in charge, responsible type in life. Moving on. Okay. So, body positive with moving on. Question that he would want to ask you regarding your relationship. So, what's something you'd like to be forgiven for? Okay. And what do you wish we did more of in our sex life? Okay, what did you wish? So you have to say it, because I'm the type definitely that will explore. I will explore it, guys. I'll do it. Like, just ask me for it and I'll be responsible to make it happen. Okay, this is the type that's a doer, 100%. This is a doer, guys. This is a man who will do what he says he will. Okay. Soulmate love. What does he want you to know? Okay, so perhaps he says it or he doesn't say enough of it. Okay, when you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. Anything else this man wants his lover to be aware of? Okay. The sound of your laughter is like a drug to me. So I love to make you laugh. Or if I don't have that capability, I love to hear you laugh though. Something that motivates me more. Okay? It inspires me. Or it's like my purpose. Why I do everything. Why I go back to work. Or why I am the person I am today. Like that. Okay? And I'm gonna go with signature too, but first, advice for the viewer. I do not have anything else. So we have change. For a change, do something you usually do a certain way in a different way. Okay, so this one, to spice things up perhaps with your partner, what it's recommending you to do is, just for the change, do something you usually do your way in a different way. Okay, because it says do a certain way. So for a change, do something you usually do a certain way in a different way. Okay, so what are your patterns, let's say, connected to lovemaking routines or kitchen, cooking, ironing? I don't know what it is. If you're the housewife type or if you're their boyfriend or their husband, I don't know which orientation I'm talking to, but whichever orientation you are in with this very strong masculine figure, or figures. I will read this two ways because I have two men here. Okay, I have the Knight of Wands and I have the Emperor, but I went in the form of this is your lover. So these two characteristics are about your person. If I'm going with two people, I might not be able to channel it all. I'm gonna focus on just one person, and I have faith that this is the same person. If you know there's two people, you take it also, but I'm focusing on the one that's the most prominent, and I have the major arcana, which is the Emperor, so the main reading is about the Emperor. Okay, because it has the most energy. It's a major arcana, it's not a suit card technically. So what do you wish we did more often in our sex life? Okay, so he would want to talk about that. And what's something you'd like to be forgiven for? Okay, so if you did something and I knew about it, you want to confess, you can go ahead and confess sooner or later, because I'm more in a forgiving dynamics, or perhaps I'm aware of something that you're trying to hide. I know the truth that you're hiding, let's say, but I'm waiting for you to say it to me, kind of thing. Okay, so you'll know which way your husband is approaching you in this one regarding that question. Okay, and signature, I'm saying signature, but what's the name of this one? I forgot the deck name, the oracle name of this one. 1 second. Pleasure Oracle, yes. So from the Pleasure Oracle, this one is more advice. Okay. Oh my god. No. Okay, I don't know how many cards this is. 3 cards. Okay. I'll read them for you. But overall, what I need to channel first. So I have all the cards ready. So for the change, we recommended do something that you usually do your way, but in a different way. Okay, so let's say you have a tendency to brush your teeth in the washroom on your own. Usually that's your method. Okay, but this time around, when he comes home, get out of the bathroom and like smile at him, wave at him, or like that's a small thing. That's a very simple one. But what you could do is perhaps if you have a tendency to wear their suit, like if this is like, let's say, a businessman and he has many suits and trousers, let's say, and you have a tendency to wear it, try wearing it with high socks this time around. It could be guys, it could be a girl, you know, like whatever your fashion sense is, just add one more difference. Or if you have a tendency to tie your hair up, try adding like a little something different on it. Different, just a little different. And then go from there. You can add that pattern to something else, habit to something else that you do usually your way, but you add that little teeny difference. It's really small steps, guys. Okay, so let's go with the Pleasure Oracle. So we have sexual healing. To be embodied is to be pure animal. Okay, animals don't know sin. They are all sensations and presence. Your truth can only be distilled from your performativity when you can get out of your own head. That looks like sensual self-inquiry for no other reason than to understand and please oneself. So technically, we're trying to encourage you to be all sensation and presence. Okay? Action. Trauma lives in the body, but so too endless wells of strength, joy, and deep satisfaction. Do a body scan and you'll see there is wisdom in your body, in your presence, body, mind, and soul. There lies the potential for deep healing. This healing is your birthright. Holy fire. Connecting with our life force means shifting attention away from the mind and into the body. In tantric practices, our creative sexual energy emanates from our second chakra located in our lower belly and inner pelvis. Heating up this area through breathing exercises requires an awareness and a willingness to renounce the supremacy of neck up logic. Action. Research the link between the breath and arousal. Read about the energizing breathing practices found in your lineage, if known. Try a breath of fire meditation. Practice inhaling and exhaling from this lower area rather than your lungs or neck for 20 minutes. Notice how blissful you feel. And this is definitely really true because it's like a belly and pelvis breathing method. And it does arouse you. Every breath you take relaxes every internal muscles of your pelvis plus your belly, and it's definitely connected to your erogenous spot, be it you're a woman or man. Okay, so research the link between the breath and arousal when you're doing that exercise. And then we have the space between. While love wants physical and emotional closeness, sex needs distance. In the realm of sensual desire, what's mysterious is what's most electrifying. Have you ever met someone who came onto you strong? Have you ever spent too much time with a partner? It might have made you happy initially, but it likely didn't arouse you. Okay? Action. We're taught to smother those we're attracted to obsess over, and dissolve into them. Not only is that unattractive to our base sexual selves, it's no way to live. Instead, aspire to live stimulating, full, spacious lives from those you're intimate with. Do more of your own thing. Pleasure is found in mystery. This one, in some way, don't hesitate to do things differently, okay? And like don't be afraid to expand your presence. Technically, you don't need to get lost in your partner, because this one might be a person that has a very intense and expensive energy. If they enter a room, people will gravitate around them, and it's like the type of lover that has a throne, technically, and it has its space and it allows itself to be there, and it's still in it. That's the type of partner you have, and he's not afraid to show his passion, explore his passion, and you feel like under him, like you go by his rules sometimes, but you want to rebel against him a bit. So be you still, holy fire here, like do some breathing exercise on your own first, and get aroused on your own. Perhaps this one, it could also help you out without your partner, and then be with them. So this one, in some way, what could also help you out here is to, look, I'm not gonna say do this, but if you've never really masturbated in front of your partner, try doing it, but with a distance, so that they can watch you and you can be in your own essence yourself, and you have them in front of you, this one, and it's something to explore, perhaps. Yeah, do something you usually do a certain way but differently. You can actually, if you never expose yourself to him on your own and please yourself without him, let's say, connected to you, try doing it like that. Okay, so this one, if you've not done it, okay, so This one, I feel like I don't have enough experience to help you guys out here. But at the same time, this is what I have, okay? Um, your person might be a force to be reckoned with, obviously. And, you know, it's who it is, you know, it's who they are, your person. What do you need to be aware of? Like, you already know he's in charge, he's the responsible type, he's the action oriented type, he's the type that executes everything he needs to. He shows up and he knows how to regulate situations, he has the higher perspective, he knows how to hunt, he knows how to talk in front of people. He knows how to delegate. This one, he's in charge of a kingdom, in charge of a company. He has his own business, perhaps, or he's like a director, a manager. And he loves to conquer, he loves to expand his business, and he likes to try new things. He's passionate. This one. This is who your lover is, if you weren't aware of it. Your husband. This one is a married person, so it's your husband. Who still has a young side to him too, though. If this is the same person, the Knight of Wands. He still has this youthful side to him, even if he has the position. You know? It's that type of man. Like, he grew up doing the things he wanted, and he grew up on a battlefield, so he always knew how to strategize, let's say, or from a young age he learned how to strategize. So body positive is the card. So comfortable in your own, okay, comfortable in my own skin. This is the type of man who's comfortable in their own skin, 100%. If they weren't comfortable in their own skin, they wouldn't be the person they are today. So seeing love, the love story. The lovers sat down to seek relief on a blistering hot day. Let's sit down under this parasol, away from the stinging hot rays of the sun for a while. No longer will the harsh gaze of the summer heat burn them. Here, under this tree, they are safe. And as they sought this place of refuge in a sometimes judgmental and harsh world, they found so much more than just shade. Here in this place, they found self-acceptance, indulgence, joy, and inner beauty. They had created a safe refuge where they were free to be naked and fearless. Away from the gaze of the hot sun, away from the opinions and musings of others, they retreated within and found self-love, acceptance, and adoration. Making love, action. Make a list of all the things you love about your body. Journal about your beauty. Go into detail. Okay, and what don't you like about your body? Okay, try to release that criticism. Adopt a different point of view. Adorn and lavish yourself with compliments. Take a day to just love being you. This person does love being themselves, okay? And they allow themselves the space to love themselves. You know, like, they're the type that loves to pamper themselves. For sure, this one has self-acceptance, is able to indulge in themselves or the things they like. They are joyful, and they know their inner beauty, the sky. This is what you need to be aware of. They're body positive, okay? This one will be the type that will display itself, okay? I have no problem being naked in front of you. Being silly, goofy. Even if I am in charge of a company, guys. This one is so funny. Like, this makes me laugh, this one. Your husband makes me laugh, this one. Funny person. And then being love, meditation. Imagine a refreshing energy passing over and soothing your body. Inch by inch, you are protected and worthy of praise. Being in their presence, I feel like you feel protected and worthy of praise. This is the type that will adore you, guys. I don't know if they do, if you're aware of it or if you know about it, but I adore you, this one. I adore myself, but I adore you. And proclaiming love, affirmation. I am beautiful. I love my body. I love my mind and spirit. And I love myself. Thank God. Okay? So this is who they are. This is who they are. And you know this already. If this is your husband. If you didn't know about it, then tap into it. Okay? Moving on. Laurel always brings truth. Even a burning heart needs to overcome its doubt. Pardon me. Reflection. Moving forward means overcoming doubts and fears. Divination can help, but in the end, it's the heart that will need to give assent. Trusting in itself and the strength of love capable of overcoming any obstacles. Okay? So, to overcome doubts and problems from the past, adorn yourself with laurel and place some branches in a vase. On each side of the vase, place a red candle and a rose. On the first one, you will engrave the symbol of Mars. On the second one, of Venus. So male, female, technically. But this one, I feel like more than anything, moving on, this guy, okay, is able to overcome challenges in life. His position already gives them the practice. He's practiced so much, guys. This one, he's got the experience and like being in the relationship with you, he's in charge. He's there. He adores himself. He feels good about himself. And he feels good about being in a relationship with you. Okay? And he loves to make you laugh. Okay? Because that's his purpose. Okay? And when you touch him, this person who adores himself, okay? He feels butterflies in his stomach. So you do turn him on immensely. Okay? So lucky you, I guess. But then again, I do not know how your approach is connected to your person. But this is a very virile man, passionate man, responsible, protective man. And he's the type that's like easy. It's easy to move on situations with him. Okay? Like he's not the type that will dwell in doubts and indecisions. You know, this one, he's the type that, you know, he overcomes the doubts. Because he has a big heart. Okay? And he likes to move forward in the relationship. Overcoming doubts and fears. So he's aware of your fears and your doubts, and he's the type that can be responsible in the... So this is a very masculine type of person. At least this is what you need to be aware of if you were not aware of it. Okay? Man or woman. And what's something you'd like to be forgiven for? Okay? Come and talk with me about this. Confess to me. Come and confess to me if you didn't. And what do you wish we did more often in our sex life? Is there a position you want me to try? Is there something you want me to do during oral sex? I don't know, like, do you want me to include toys, you know, or you want to try it in the washroom, I'm saying the bathtub, or like you want to go for tango classes, you know, that could kind of perhaps enhance our sex life. You'll know. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Now deck 5, whoever chose Sexual Magic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what is it that your higher self or your higher consciousness wants you to be aware of regarding your lover. Okay, your partner, your husband, your wife. Okay, but you're definitely in a relationship with this person. Okay, so I have the Knight of coins in reverse. I did not want this one, but it's okay. Start off with this, but then again, who said it's a negative card to have in reverse? Because the main card, meaning upright, it means discontent. So having it in reverse means that I'm not discontent. I'm content with the situation. Just funny, but it's like this. Okay? So regarding your lover, we have discovery and a beautiful face about them. Relationship wise, what type of question would they want to ask you in this time you're watching it? So what have been or remain to be the biggest points of contention in our relationship, and how should we be working on it? Okay, so there's some contention in your relationship with him, or he feels it on his end, or she feels it on her end, and how should we be working on it? Because he's ready to work on it, or he's seeking for your guidance or your collaboration. Love making wise or sex life wise, let's go. Anything that we want to ask that might improve, or they want to ask the viewer's lover. Okay. If you could have a magic wand, what would you want more of in your sex life? Abracadabra, you know? Say it so that it can manifest. Okay, so he's asking or she's asking you, if you could have a magic wand, what would you want more of in your sex life? With them, of course, you know, with them. And message from their heart, we have plenty here. Okay. I am so proud of everything you do. Your beauty is so captivating that I forget to blink. Then thank you for being there for me when I needed it the most. Bear with me, guys. Okay, just 1 second. I flipped the card. Okay. It came upright, so we're gonna keep it upright. And upright it is, but in a good way, okay? Because I had it in reverse, so it kind of reflipped. So we have the truth, technically. Let me see. So thank you for being there for me when I needed you the most, technically. Or I needed your presence the most. Your beauty is so captivating that I forget to blink because I have a beautiful face here. And I'm so proud of everything you do. So if you thought I wasn't proud of you, I am. Okay, so just be aware of that. Advice regarding the viewer's pleasure with their lover. Okay, so ground down. Dissociation is a learned phenomena as much as it is a personal coping strategy. Most of us, by default, have our head in the clouds or on our phones. We act as if our minds aren't connected to our bodies, as if they're distinct. Through grounding back into our bodies every day and as needed, we realize their power combined. And there's so much pleasure to be found in this place. To feel the pull of gravity on our bodies and their weight against the earth, to notice our breath and heart rate changing with our thoughts, to feel the aliveness of our vessels and know that we're fully resourced, that is joy embodied. So connect with yourself, connect with your body, and realize the power within your body. Like this one, it's talking about the power of your own body, the abundance and prosperity of your own body. Don't dissociate with your body. No matter which orientation you are, if there's any changes within your body that you consciously, willingly changed, I'm talking to those who changed their gender, and those who didn't change their gender but do not feel connected to their body. The method here is not to dissociate from your body during lovemaking. This person is serious about you. Okay, your lover is serious, and he's the slow moving type of guy or girl, and they might show discontent, or you might show discontentment, but this discontentment should not make you feel dissociated from your own body. You have to tap into your own body and enjoy your own body for who you are. Okay? That's the key element here. To feel the pull of gravity on our bodies and their weight against the earth, but it could also be against each other. Okay, to notice our breath and heart rate changing with our thoughts when we're lovemaking, you're lovemaking with them, and to feel the aliveness of our vessels in the body, because your blood flows, right? So when your heart pumps, you connect with your vessels, like your body, the veins, the blood flow. You feel it everywhere, right? And you feel it with them too. And specifically, if you are in tune with their heartbeats, it's two hearts beating. It's not one, So to feel the aliveness of our vessels, yours and theirs, and know that we're fully resourced, that is joy embodied. So allow the joy to take over during the lovemaking. Tap into the aliveness that both your bodies have. Don't dissociate from it. Okay, come into union with yourself and come into union with them. Okay, that's how you can ground down during lovemaking. Allow the weight, feel it. Okay, feel the pull of the gravity. Okay, the gravity. If you need one, I mean, look, this one, if it's hard for you to connect with yourself, I'm just channeling it for those. If you have the time, sit with yourself somewhere, have your earphones, or if you can, put the music on loud in a room, and just keep your back erected, close your eyes, keep your palms open, and just listen to the song that I'm going to say. The title is Gravity of Love by Enigma. Just listen to the music and allow the music to stimulate your senses, okay? And that music is a bit grounding, though. I find that music grounding, okay? Specifically, if you listen to it with your spine erected and you're receptive to it, it can ground you down. And, for the first few times, if you wish, like what the music created, what the sensations that the music created within you when you did listen to it on your own, you can bring the sensation in the lovemaking so that you can perhaps tap into it differently and not dissociate from yourself. Okay? Okay, so that's one. Now let's read quick about your person. A beautiful face. So we have number 3. You are beauty incarnate. So this person might be beauty incarnated. Seeing love, the love story. Our sweet friends take turn priming and preening each other. It's makeover day. Brushing each other's hair, doing each other's nails, manicures and pedicures, and oh la la, how stunning they feel after a day of pampering. Love by its very nature is metaphysical and intangible. But sometimes you just need to bring it back down to earth and manifest it for what it's worth. long eyelashes, ruby red lips, and rosy cheeks. Perfume is in the air, and love is so much more than skin deep. Okay? It is time to adorn your body as a temple of love. Okay? This is the type of person they are, could be. They like to pamper themselves, and they are beauty incarnate. Okay? And they like to pamper you too. Okay? So if you allow them to pamper you, they will do so. Making love, action. When's the last time you really took a moment to pamper your beautiful body and nourish yourself? Sometimes it can be something as small as getting a new haircut, getting your nails done, or taking a long, luxurious bath. Okay? Love begins within and projects outward. Okay? So treat your body to a moment, an hour, or a full day of pampering. Notice the way that vibration changes you. Now, allow that consciousness to resonate outward into the world, that you might be a beacon of light and love to all along your paths. Okay? It's all about the little things we do to remind ourselves that we are beautiful and worthy of love. But I feel like your partner is like this, okay? They love to take care of themselves, and they love to pamper themselves, and to vibe in that vibration, like to be in that vibration. Hence, all the little things that they do reminds them that they are beautiful and worthy of love. So they know they're worthy of it, and they show it, and they execute it for themselves, okay? And being love, meditation. Gaze into the mirror and give yourself a compliment. Love your face, okay? Proclaiming love, affirmation. I'm beautiful in every single day. Yes. Love your person's energy. They love to pamper themselves, which is what you want. A partner to do. And you have to pamper yourself with them too. I mean, if you've not done so yet, okay? Go with them sometimes. If ever, it's not weird for a man, if you're a man here, to go with your girlfriend, your wife, to the salon and have a day with them. It's interesting. And who said pampering oneself is only for women? Men can do it too. Doesn't mean that they're not manly. If I'm talking to a man here. Okay, if I'm talking to women, regarding a woman or a man, they might have these habits. 10. So we have Leo energy here. So the physical nudity offered to the eye is matched by the transparency of the heart. A magnet attracts a lock opened. Wow. Okay, so this is a very magnetic man, okay, or a woman, this one. So whenever you guys are naked with each other, your partner's heart is pretty transparent to you, okay? And the fact that his heart or her heart is transparent to you, it kind of attracts you more, and you feel like you open up to them more, okay? This is who your lover is. And whoever undresses gives themselves to a gaze without modesty, unafraid of judgment, ready to face the truth. To undress is to declare oneself ready for love. So he or she, whenever they undress in front of you, they're not afraid of your judgment, okay? They're ready to face the truth that you love them. It's like that. That's when he undresses or she undresses, that's what it means, okay? And that's what attracts you the most to them, turns you on about them, because you feel like you can open your heart to them because their heart is open to you, by them not shying away from being open, naked in front of you, okay? So magic. To discover oneself, draw a heart and write inside it one's name and that of one's partner. The heart is then placed in a coffee jar that will be used for 9 days. Okay, so if your partner is not afraid to be naked with you, and you're kind of like coping with it in the form of you feel uncomfortable because you're not at ease to open your heart to them, but you're dissociating yourself from your body, but your partner is eager to show himself or herself to you, and perhaps they are seeking for you too, to show them the same, you know, and feel at ease with yourself because they feel at ease with themselves. And if you feel like you don't feel beautiful or you don't feel like you've pampered yourself enough, what's stopping you from pampering yourself and allowing yourself the same thing he does or she does? And perhaps you could vibe more to him and allow him to discover you more, because he likes to discover you. And you can slowly, little by little, you know, go there. We're not in a rush here. Just giving you what you need regarding your lover, you know. And then we have habits. So examine habits that may impede the pathways to your goals and encourage beneficial ones. Okay, so find the habits that are stopping you from associating with your body, grounding you in your body and not feeling disease when he's undressing or she's undressing in front of you. Do not compare your body with theirs. Just understand that he or she adores themselves, and he and she loves to be beautiful and feel beautiful and be beautiful, okay? And when they're undressing in front of you, is that they want you to see that they are beautiful, okay? It's not that they want you to compare them with other people, or compare them with yourself. It's so that you can love them. They want you to love them, this one. And I'm not afraid to ask for it. So don't hesitate, guys. And tap into it yourself. Allow yourself to, little by little, enjoy the beauty that you are. Pamper yourself. Change your habits a little bit. You know, like a little bit. Examine habits that may impede the pathway to your goals. What are your goals regarding your lover? Okay? And encourage beneficial ones connected to your lover. I'm not saying be like them, but find things that can help you pamper yourself. But these are about your lover. What does your lover do? Usually. How is their love language connected to themselves? And this one likes to pamper itself a lot. And beauty is important to them. For themselves. Okay? And discontent here, Knight of Pentacles, green lemon. Let me read the message in here, because sexual magic is a whole other story. It's not really like the tarot necessarily. It's more sexual element connected to lovemaking and sacred lovemaking at that. So we have Pentacles. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, discontent. The magic of the green lemon. Waiting allows the desired fruit to ripen, while haste makes every chalice bitter. Okay, so he or she is the type of woman or man that takes it slow, guys, okay? You do not need to... Oh, okay. He just... you know, be at ease with him, okay? So he's more the type that allows things to flourish, okay? He's the patient type, or she's the patient type. And if you do things fast with him, it makes things more bitter, not enjoyable, okay? So this one, the woman or the man likes things to go slowly. Somehow, because they like to pamper themselves, it means that they like to take the time to enjoy the nourishing aspect of pampering themselves. So in the bedroom even, this is the type that will take it slow. Like if I'm gonna come down on you, I'm gonna come down on you for a long time, and I'm gonna do it slowly. Okay, if I'm gonna make love to you, let's say this is a guy, he will go at it slowly. Okay, it's more like the slow moving type, and the one that enjoys every bit of it. Okay, they enjoy every bit of it, and not fast though. This is not the hardcore intense type of guy or girl. Okay, this is not like, I don't like it when it's just like done with and it's just 11 minutes, you know. Like, take a time loving me, you know, discovering me kind of thing. Okay, so this one is like that. Take your time loving them. Take your time undressing in front of them. Take your time to like be at ease with yourself. Look at them, you know, allow them to look at you. It's like that. This one, it's more take your time. Okay, we don't want to ruin anything by going fast at it and I don't taste anything good. This one, the secret with your lover is to take it slow. Okay, and it's slow. This is the slow type. This one is the type that enjoys the slowness. Okay, from what I understand. Okay, they like to get pampered. They like to be loved. They like to be massaged. This one, I feel like this one will even do it at home. You know, like they'll love to take a bath with you, a bubble bath. They'll love to wash you or be washed, kind of thing. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Deck 5, we're done. Hope it resonated. And again, ground yourself a bit in this one and don't dissociate from your body. Be present with your body. Feel your body. Feel your senses. Don't be afraid to feel them. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the noises or the moist element, the sweat element. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, and if you want, prepare. Like, ask your partner, can we kind of take a bubble bath before doing something? Or tell them, like, I want to try something different usually, if ever this is the type that goes on the massage and then comes back and there's, like, lovemaking. Or is there an element of they nurture you or they don't nurture you, let's say, but they nurture themselves and you can ask them, you want to try something different this time around, perhaps, and you tell them that you're trying to get out of your comfort zone, and you know, it's like that. So just communicate with them. It's easy. I mean, it might be hard, but say it's easy. Put it out there, okay? Like that. That's it. That's all. Okay. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. You're beautiful. Believe it. If this person's dating you or is your lover, you're beautiful yourself. Okay. You're beautiful. Don't objectify yourself with him or her. Okay. Don't objectify yourself. You're not an object. They want to discover the person you are. They want to discover all the sides of you. Okay. This is a slow lover, from what I'm understanding. Okay, take it slow. Enjoy the present moment with them. Okay, enjoy the sex. Enjoy the love making. Okay, it's very important you do so. If you don't do so, I'll be very sad, guys. I'm really sad for you guys. You have such an amazing body. Like, no matter how it's shaped, you have such an amazing body. Please tap into it. And please allow the creativity, the sexual energy to be there. You know, like if you dissociate from yourself or you're objectifying yourself, it's not the way to go. And it's so much more easier to be within yourself and to tap into yourself only if you don't go mental. Okay? So grounding here is very important. Allow the blood flow to feel. Allow yourself to feel the blood flow. Don't manifest that it makes you uncomfortable. Allow the orgasm to come out, allow the moisture to come out, allow, I don't know, the fart to come out if there's any like weird sounds like that. You know, it's a person that enjoys these things, I find. Okay, I'm not saying they might enjoy the farting, but if this is a man, I feel like they don't really care. You know, what they care about is to please you. It's to have a pleasant, intimate moment with you. This is a woman. Obviously, she's not gonna, you know, women usually, you know, they're the more creative type, okay? If a woman feels at ease with you, bro, like, you know, it's, or woman, it's, you know what it is. Like, they're very sexual. Like, the body itself is sexual, you know? You have the breast, you have their neck that can stimulate you, you have their eyes, their cheekbones, their hair. You know, it's so many things about a woman's body that can be so pleasant to a man. Okay? But only if she feels at ease, you know. She's relaxed and she's turned on and you allow her the stability she needs. Obviously, the woman will do the rest, guys. But you need to make sure that you stand still. Or you love them. Okay, I'm saying stand still, but you love them. It's the important thing. And you breathe properly and, you know, you enjoy it with them. Okay? Very important for all of us. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself again, guys. I'm going to tell you again, if you don't enjoy yourself, I'm so sad, okay? I don't know where you are, who you are. I will never have a face that's connected to this video, but enjoy it, please, okay? It's a blessing to have a body. Don't dissociate from it. Okay? But do what makes you feel at ease. Start from there, okay? And don't force yourself to do anything because I'm saying I'm sad if you're not enjoying anything. Like, you think of yourself, you take care of yourself, and you go from there. Okay? But lovemaking should be an amazing experience to everyone. Because you're being worshipped for who you are and you're worshiping someone else. And you're celebrating your union and you're celebrating life in the most sacred ways possible by offering yourself to your person and your person offering themselves to you. When you're making love, it's both are offering themselves. It's not one that's offering the other. No, it's like both together are in union. Okay? Like that. Very important. Anyways, that's it. Okay, take care. Now, deck 6, whoever chose Osho Zen Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, guys, this one, the main question here is that what does your higher self or your higher consciousness want you to be aware of regarding your real lover? Physically present in your life, reachable in your real life lover. Okay, so you are definitely in a relationship with this guy or this girl, and what you need to be aware of. Okay, so I have the card here right away. So traveling. This is what you need to be aware of. Traveling. This is a person that likes to travel, but in this deck, traveling could also mean pilgrimage. But I need to read 1 second. Channeling wise, let me create 1 second. So your lovers, something regarding your lover. Okay, the viewer's lover. Okay, we have 2 cards here. So we have self-confidence and bliss. This is about your lover, okay? Your physical, conscious lover. Oh. Jealousy and possessiveness. This is a funny guy or girl. I don't know what gender they are. Message for the viewer themselves. Advice for them. Oh, we have 3 cards. Oh my god. So, love revolution, sharpen your erotic intelligence, and memento mori. Okay. We'll read this for you later on. Message for you from your partner. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. And what else? Advice for the viewer again regarding their lover. Delay. Confront the natural tendency to delay the finishing of a creative endeavor. Okay, so try to confront your tendency to delay. The completion of something creative. So this one, perhaps you are delaying way too much. You're trying to avoid something. It could be. So confront the natural tendency of yours to delay the finishing of a creative endeavor. Try to finish it. Bring it to the completion. Okay? So this one, perhaps it might be that you are afraid of orgasm. Because you're not allowing it to happen. Could be. Because my greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. If you don't feel safe around me, I would not be shocked if you don't orgasm around me. This guy or this girl. Okay? You'll know if you have difficulty orgasming. Or like having an orgasm with them. Okay? I'm not encouraging anything, nor am I kind of saying it. You know better than me. Okay? But if this is not resonating, you just discard what I'm saying. Okay? I'm not in your relationship. I don't know what's happening in between the sheets. Okay? I'm just going with the flow of the tarot decks. Okay? But mind you, if I have a change of flow, I will let you know too, okay? So just listen with an open mind, but don't absorb everything I say, okay? So what does your partner want to talk about? Like a question that your partner would want to ask about your relationship, okay? So what do you feel is the most romantic thing I've ever done for you, okay? So I want to know which one is the one that you like, if ever I did anything romantic. And sex-wise, okay. Okay, so this one has a lot of questions, sex-wise. So how do you describe me to other people? I want to know. If we decide not to have actual intercourse, but still want to do something sexual, what might we do? I want to know, okay? What other options do I have? Could be. If you're not comfortable with actual intercourse, or I need to do abstinence, perhaps. What part of your body do you worry turns me off? This is a very important question you need to face yourself. Okay, what part of your body do you worry turns me off? Because I'm aware that perhaps you're not at ease with something. My gaze, yourself, how you see yourself, and you're thinking, I'm seeing you like that. How was your childhood or upbringing shaped? Okay, how has your childhood or upbringing shaped your sexuality? This is a question that he would or she would want to talk about. And then if you're comfortable about it, of course. And what you really need to understand about me and sex is, so you need to complete this to him or her, okay? He wants you to complete your version of what they really need to understand about you and sex is. Finish it. Okay? And what's your favorite way to receive affection? In bed or outside of bed too? How has your childhood or upbringing shaped your sexuality? And what do you feel is the most romantic thing I've ever done
for you? Okay, so these are really important questions, I find. Specifically, the upbringing or childhood shaped your sexuality. If it's not easy for you to talk about it, you can take your time. Okay, guys, like, I do not want to force anyone anything. Okay, be at ease. With me and with your lover, it's very important, because with your lover, you have to be the most at ease with. Because it's the type of relationship you want to nourish, right? Because it is like a valuable relationship for you. Because if you value yourself, this person whom you love and receive love from is valuable. It's a person you want to be grateful for in your life, right? Their presence in your life, you appreciate it. It's not a question of you're forced to do something. Okay, so what's your favorite way to receive affection? What you really need to understand, okay, what your lover needs to understand about you and sex is, finish it, okay? To me, you can do this exercise with me about you, like what you really need to, okay, what Diva Melek really needs to understand about you and sex is, you can write it down, guys, if you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, like, obviously you just do this exercise on your own and I'll laugh it out, okay, if you really write something. It's an expression of yourself, so I'm gonna look at it as if you're expressing yourself, okay? So if we decide not to actually have intercourse but still want to do something sexual, what might we do? What would you consent to? Okay, and how do you describe me to other people, but love wise? If you were to describe him to me, technically it's the exercise, and that's your truth, technically, that he wants to know or she wants to know. Okay, so let's go now with the advice for you. Okay, so we have 3 cards. I'll read them. So, memento mori. So, radical aliveness is an antidote to the under-remarkable and ordinary. Okay? Stepping into this embodied state is the quickest way to an intensely pleasurable life. What is radical aliveness? Okay, that's the question. It's remembering that you have only one wild and precious life, and that every day brings us closer to death. This is 100% not only radical aliveness, but this is truth about life. We're mortal beings, okay? So the action here is live. It says, so live, you know? Live fully, openly, and in commitment to your enjoyment. Don't delay things, okay? Face them. Allow yourself the release, guys, okay? If this is that case. Have a hidden fantasy you secretly want realized? Explore it. Want to feel a certain way? Chase that feeling. Life is your free continental buffet breakfast, and you only live once. That we know of, okay? Make sure you taste everything, okay? Make sure you taste everything. And look, this person's greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around them. Okay? Their greatest wish. Make them come true. Okay? Be safe. And smile. Because you genuinely want to smile. Like, this is only if you genuinely smile. Okay? Or you feel safe around them. But if this is something that you can take care of, but you're not taking care of on your end, then by all means, I'm telling you, there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Because either or, don't waste the time you have with this person whose greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around them. So if they want you to feel safe around them, it means that they want you to be yourself around them. And if their wish is to make you smile, it means that they want to see you happy around them, being yourself. Okay? So please make it happy, you know, for yourself, not force yourself to do these things, but because genuinely they make you feel safe and they genuinely make you smile. Okay, if they don't make you smile and they're not making you feel safe, then there's something wrong here. It's either they're doing something that they're not aware of, or it's the other way around. You'll be the judge. I don't know. I'm not in your life again. Okay, you'll be the judge. You discern. You'll find the answers on your own. We're just giving you advice here based on what I'm creating and the whole intention of my channel is, okay? If this video found you and you clicked on it and you find some stuff resonating, then definitely you could take them. If it's not resonating, you don't need these kind of stuff. Guys, I still understand. I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm really happy you're still here if it's not resonating, okay? If it's resonating and you're happy and it's helping you out, I'm really feeling very fulfilled, guys, okay? But I let it to I surrender to the divine when I'm doing my readings, okay? It's a whole concept. Okay? Second advice from Pleasure Oracle. Sharpen your erotic intelligence. Okay, so erotic intelligence, coined by Dr. Esther Perel, means valuing and cherishing your excitement more than you value and cherish the rules. Okay, it means seeking the sublime in everyday would-be mundane moments. Okay, it means transcending the ordinary through the imagination. Action. You are the star of this sensual film noir. Okay? You are a dashing romantic adventurer. You create your perspective and you grant narrative. Okay? Literally, even. Okay? Document your present or plot your future. Just don't look to another to unlock a passion only you yourself hold the key to. This delay thing, the key is in your hands. Okay? It's like that. Okay? So no one's your mind reader or your savior. Okay? Meet them halfway with erotic as well as emotional intelligence. Okay? We are empowering you more than ever here. Okay, and specifically with this person, he's making the space for you. Okay, feel safe around me means that he's creating the space for you to feel safe around him, because that's his greatest wish, or her greatest wish, whoever she is. But this, I feel like it's mostly a man or it's a masculine person, is to make you smile. Enjoy yourself with them. Enjoy yourself with them, because Memento mori, radical living. Remember, you have only one wild and precious life, and that every day brings us closer to death. Okay, so it's remembering that you have only one wild and precious life. Okay, and that every day brings us closer to death. Do you want to be sad and not live your life, or you want to be happy and smile and live your life? Technically, you choose, guys. You choose. I want the best for you guys, but I want you to want the best for yourself too. That's what you try to evoke all the time. 1 minute. So love revolution. Shame, guilt, and victimhood create powerlessness. But when we're in a dark place, courting anything else feels like a denial of our pain. Okay, I just hope it's not gonna finish, but I'm just letting you know we might have a part 2. But if we don't, I'm gonna be happy about it. So I'll just restart. I'm sorry for the little delay, but it's okay. So love revolution. Shame, guilt, and victimhood create powerlessness. But when we're in a dark place, courting anything else feels like a denial of our pain. Okay? It's true that we need to feel our despair in order to heal from it. But embracing wonder and joy is not a denial. It's our way through it. Okay, so if you have shame, guilt, and victimhood, these create powerlessness within you. Okay, but when you are in a dark place, courting anything else feels like a denial of your pain. It's true that you need to feel your despair in order to heal from it. Okay, so that's the truth. But embracing wonder and joy is not a denial. It's your way through it. Okay, it says our, but I went with you because I needed to convey it like that to you. Action. Love is strength. Love is resilience. Love doesn't shout. It whispers. And yet it's a force so powerful that only it can wake you from a life that feels like a bad dream. Integrate your anger, accept your hurt, but don't identify with it. Okay? For only love can set us free. Okay? See if you can counter the fearful thoughts you notice having with a ridiculously loving thought. Try to counter the fearful thought. Okay? With a ridiculously loving thought. Go with the ridiculous. This looks ridiculous, right? My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. But every time you have a fearful thought, remember this. That your person really wants you to be aware of regarding their expression, you know? This is what they want to offer you. Okay? So these are advices from Pleasure Oracle. And let me quick read from here. So we have jealousy and possessiveness. Okay. You're mine. Okay, so this is the type that says you are theirs. Okay, they're the possessive type. So, she's mine, and mine alone. Okay, clothed in the skins of an animalistic being down to the root and the core, indulging in base primal instincts she knew she needed to protect her turf and secure her prize, her lover. Okay, her possession. It was unhealthy to say the least. But the jealousy and possessiveness that lived within her came to the fore and showed their teeth. She never stopped to ask herself who she was really hurting until it was all too late. Okay, so this one, it could also be about your lover. Your lover is also the very possessive and intense type, perhaps, and he's hurting or she's hurting herself, though, this one. Your partner has a tendency to hurt themselves a bit by being way too possessive and jealous towards you. They're not hurting you, they're hurting themselves with their jealousy and possessiveness. So action. Develop an active mindfulness. Practice actively noticing what you're holding onto unfairly in life. Okay? What are you grasping onto? What are you afraid to lose? Are jealous and possessiveness holding you back? Make a note of these patterns in your life, both big and small. Remind yourself that love is infinite. There is another pie for everyone. So there's enough pie for everyone. So this one is more about your person. This person might be like a bit imposing too, mind you. Yeah. And I wasn't aware of it. Okay, guys. Affirmation. I let go. I release. I'm confident. I know my place in the world. But at least they know their place. It's just perhaps they might have a bit of a, jealous tendency, which can create a bit of problem. That's true. Now, it's about them. Everything about the sexual oracle, it's about your lover. Okay? It's about their patterns you're facing and you're integrating in your life. Self-confidence. So the tarot, like talismans, draw from us the courage to step forward. Okay. Reflection. Awareness of one's shadows or shortcomings generates shyness. Sensitivity is a strength that should not lead to underestimation or hiding. Perhaps your person does tarot, this one. It could be. Okay, or they have a tendency to read, or they have a tendency to consult tarot readers. Okay? about your person. Okay, this one is about a person that, you know, gets the courage or the insight mostly from tarot, like talismans. Okay, so awareness of one's shadows or shortcomings generates shyness. So perhaps this one is like they overreact too much, or they overthink, or they overestimate or underestimate things, or they hide some stuff because of tarot. This one. Okay. Yeah, because there's a shadow side to tarot, and people that consult tarot, there are shadow sides to it. Because it's not conscious living, even though you want it to be conscious living. The fact that something got divinated or got like someone saying something, or someone is, how can I explain it? I don't want to waste energy on this, but I'm aware of this, okay? Because I read tarot, and I'm aware of all the responsibilities that come with it. And sometimes tarot, like, you want it to guide you to overcome the situation, but the main truth in reality is that you need to face the unknown yourself. And the unknown could be relationships, loves, but how you cope with it and what your decisions are dictate the rest. But this person might have a tendency to rely on tools a bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, sometimes they hide things or they underestimate things in the relationship. So to overcome shyness, use symbols as talismans. Tarot cards, for example, can give you strength and decisiveness if carried in a pocket. Choose cards and symbols to evoke your best parts or the parts you need. Okay, so this one uses tarot, this person. Be it it's a woman or a man. And last one, Jupiter. We have bliss. So for gourmets or of erotism, everything begins with the sense of smell. Inhaling each other's scent is an irresistible urge to indulge in the ecstasy of love. So this person is very scent focused, and perhaps they love your smell. Okay? Reflection. Jupiter teaches how erotic pleasure is a game, where from simple gestures you reach an irresistible crescendo and finally ecstasy. Magic. If you want your intimate moments to become unforgettable, pour 6 drops of geranium essence and 6 drops of carnation essence into a small bottle of almond oil. Cap it, shake well, then write your name on the label, along with the intertwined symbol of Venus and Mars. We see it. Just put them together. Interesting. Okay, so this is a person that does consult tarot, and tarot has a big part in their life and their decision making. With bliss, they're very sensitive, and smell does help them to get turned on. Okay, so your smell, they like it for sure, and they're the very possessive type of woman or man. This is what you need to be aware of, but perhaps you are already aware of this. And pardon me, one last thing before it stops, please finish. Let me finish it. I do not want to create a part 2 here. Okay, it's not done. Okay, where is this one? No. Okay, here it is, traveling. So the tiny figure moving on the path through this beautiful landscape is not concerned about the goal. Okay, he or she knows that the journey is the goal. The pilgrimage itself is the sacred place. Each step on the path is important in itself. When this card appears in a reading, it indicates a time of movement and change. It may be a physical movement from one place to the next, or an inner movement from one way of being to another. Okay, but whatever the case, this card promises that the going will be easy and will bring a sense of adventure and growth. There is no need to struggle or plan too much. The traveling card also reminds us to accept and embrace the new, just as when we travel to another country with a different culture and environment than the one we are accustomed to. This attitude of openness and acceptance invites new friends and experiences into our lives. So this person is eager to change with you, okay? They're eager to change, okay? Life is a continuity always and always. There is no final destination it is going towards, okay? Just the pilgrimage, just the journey in itself is life, not reaching to some point, no goals, just dancing and being in pilgrimage, moving joyfully without bothering about any destination. What will you do by getting to a destination? Nobody has asked this because everybody's trying to have some destination in life. But the implication, ... If you really reach the destination of life, then what? Then you will look very embarrassed, nowhere to go. You have reached to the final destination, and in the journey you have lost everything. You had to lose everything. So standing naked at the final destination, you will look all around like an idiot. What was the point? You were hurried so hard. And you were worried so hard, and this is the outcome. So enjoy, technically, this person. I mean, you're going to be the judge here because this is your lover, this is your partner, this is the person who wants to make you feel safe, to be yourself, who loves your smell, who consults tarot for you even. Who is the type that's more jealous and possessive. But he or she is aware that, you know, they need to enjoy the relationship with you. Or this is the advice. They need to enjoy it, or they're ready to change and to explore the relationship with you. Okay? So this one, what you need to be aware of regarding your lover is that he or she is not perfect, but wants to journey here, wants to be in a relationship with you, wants to be possessive and all around you, you know. Not a perfect person, obviously, but this is who she is or he is, you know. And remember, everything is in your hands. Enjoy your life with them, you know. And they still, I mean, even if they're the possessive and the jealous type, they still want you to feel safe and happy to be with them, you know. And they want you to share the relationship with them, enjoy the relationship with them, be jealous about them, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so this is what you need to be aware of regarding your lover. And many of you were already aware of everything I said, as I mean, it could have given you the insight or the advice, but obviously I just created this space for the creators to offer their creations, okay? And I offered them just myself, okay? So they're not mine, obviously, but whatever I created here on this video is mine because it's my video, right? And technically, if you need any names of the decks, you can contact me and can text. I'm saying text, but comment down below, ask the question. If you did find this useful, you want more of this, we can create more of this, no problem. And that's it. So I'm gonna leave you on this before my video stops, but I'm really grateful for all my viewers, my subscribers, the people that support me, love me, respect me, even though they know I'm not perfect. Thank you again. Honestly, I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful to YouTube too for allowing me the space to create. And I'm grateful to myself also for allowing myself this journey. So I'll keep it short. Please take care of yourself, love yourself, nourish yourself, and the people around you that you value and that are most important to you. Okay? See you again. Okay? Bye-bye. See you on my next videos.